Guys.
Hello,
Hello.
Jason.
Okay. We have another game on our hands. Chill Mode versus Sweet Elephants.
Yeah, the final game in the tournament to see who gets third place. And the difference is whatever team wins gets an extra $125 for their team. So there is a little bit of money on the line.
Kachar, are you coming in?
Well, alright, yes. Can do that.
Yes. We need your expert analysis.
Yes, as you are the in-house pro player, right? You got first place, so we need your expert analysis for sure.
Well, technically, I have more points.
That is also true.
Yeah.
Jeriso is the number one
Jason
ranked
is the number one.
GDSL player.
Well, last year experience doesn't help missing out previous year's experience. Where Kachar has how many games you have played? Like couple 10,000s?
I would rather not talk about it, thank you.
Okay,
Too many.
that's a good answer. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on with the screenshots? Do we have a screenshot yet? I don't think we do. Not yet. Okay, let's see what's going on with the players. We have Ash is not in a party. Monkey Girl is online, not in a party. We don't see Joking Phantom.
The inside is around. Also, not in a party, I believe. Yeah.
So
So I
waiting
believe
until they
Bunny and Joking.
until they organize themselves. You know, put the boxes in correct order. So meantime, we can talk about I don't know next year's plans about the tournaments, fun tournaments, big tournaments, small tournaments.
Ooh, that's a great idea. Kachar, what do you have in mind?
Nothing yet. Like, I think we're just a little tired after all this. We'll see, you know. It comes in
Will
waves, and yeah,
will we get a
definitely.
tournament next year?
Yes, of course. I'm just not sure about the dates yet. I think we can do a fun one, right? First.
I think so. I think it's a good
Mhm.
like fun one is a fun one. Like pretty much we can maybe come up with another one, another fun concept besides Terra and Random.
Yes. Maybe ban Terran. No, just kidding. There's a lot of Terran going on.
Ban libs.
Ban libs.
Bunny came online.
Yeah, so I think we can do the fun tournaments, like even more than one. And we'll see about the challenge mode. That's also one of the things I think we can look at.
Yes, no.
Especially
What do you think about the idea of challenge mode? So we basically go after every team that played in the tournament.
Okay, so can you explain a little bit what you mean by challenge mode for everyone?
yes, so basically you have teams, right? Like Grumpy Kittens and Licht Investors and so on, and you can challenge the other team, and you know we could do a show match on YouTube for those games, and I'm thinking like best of 7, and you would also earn some extra points for the in-house ranking,
Okay, sounds
and
good. Yeah.
eventually maybe if enough teams would be interested, we can start a league. So yeah, that's the long-term plan.
Fulfill the prophecy.
Hmm live up
Yeah,
to the
sounds
name.
really good.
Is Joking Phantom online in Discord?
Like there are a lot of teams that we still haven't gotten to play that I think will put up for some exciting matches. Like I wish we could see more of Not Fast Just Furious. That's a team that got eliminated in the top 8. I would like to play more against more teams. So like yes, I think some exhibition matches would be really nice.
Yes. And today we have Freddy Krueger as well playing for Dark White for Sweet Elephants. So we have a bit of a team switch situation. That's besides in houses. Sorry, I drifted from the topic.
Yes, Dark White on a personal issue can't attend this match, so she will be substituted by another skilled player called Freddy Krueger, right?
Freddy Krueger played in the previous tournament as well. I think he finished in fourth place. He was playing versus. Who was his teammates? Was it C and Dark White? I don't recall.
Yeah, it was C and Dark White.
Is this best of 5 or best of 7 for third place?
It's a best of 5.
Best of 8? Nice.
Best of 5. I'm sorry, I'm a little like under the third dose of COVID.
Yes, you need the fourth one to
Let's see.
straighten yourself out,
Yes, yes.
to balance out. I'm having mine on Tuesday. Joking Phantom is still not around. How much time do we give them? Because you can play from behind as well, right? You can start from 0-1 in half an hour.
I mean, I think we're gonna be okay.
Well, Joking Phantom usually is on point when it comes to timings and promises.
Exactly. Mm.
Let me see. Ash. When he plays Joking. Joking played yesterday. But he hasn't been on the line now. Okay, we'll see. So now, how are things? Are you excited about Zerg Wars?
Zerg Wars?
Yes, don't you have a finals this week?
I don't think it's this week actually. I don't even know when it is. That's that's kind of funny. I am excited about the match per se, but it's been postponed for a little bit, so that's kind of annoying. But I'm kind of excited to see what happens. Maybe I can become at least a champion of Zerg Wars. Maybe.
At least.
At least.
So that is still going on. Let's see.
I
Well,
think
it's
the Throne's the longest tournament ever.
well. The problem is that it's a 4v4 tournament, and so when you have people from all around the world, it's kind of hard to schedule. Like there's people from India, there's people from like all around the world, and so yeah, it's kind of hard to schedule. And we're also it's December, so it's finals for a lot of students. That's also pushed the schedule a little bit.
What's the average age group there?
I'm not sure, but I know David like has exams, for example.
Well, technically, I'm still going to school, but I don't have exams anymore. Only thesis and occasional meetups with the professor.
So you in your masters or doctorates?
I'm over. What's next level after doctorate?
After doctor, you get. I'm not sure how to say it actually.
No, just master studies. Maybe while we're waiting on Joking, we can give a quick recap. of the tournament, we had how many? 30 teams, right? We had 30 teams. We had a lot of veterans. We had a lot of new players that kind of came and left. But I think the games between veterans and players who have been playing was pretty interesting. Like in round of 16, round of 8, quarterfinals, are quite exciting games.
I think the most exciting part about this tournament has been like seeing the meta switch, right? So we've seen a lot of players go for that standard play. We've seen in other tournaments, like a lot of teams went for the standard play, but we also saw teams that went a little bit different, right? We had Everyone Loves Joe that kind of went for more their own style. They went for a TC stack instead of the common PT stack. And that they kind of made a big appearance. They got second place. Like, I think that was the talk of the whole tournament, right? Like even Grumpy Kitten ended up using some Ravagers at the end, which was kind of agreed signature unit. So we did kind of see the meta switch. That was very, very interesting to watch. And I'm very excited. That's kind of why I'm excited about this game. This is the third place match, but I'm wondering, like, are we gonna see some Ravagers or are they gonna play standard? Because so far, these two teams that are now facing, they've gone completely standard all the tournament. They've gone for the PT stack, and I'm really curious to see. They've both lost to some sort of Ravage, like, but we had one team lose to Ravagers, and I don't remember how Shill Mode game went. I don't think there were Ravagers. But I'm wondering if we're gonna see Sweet Elephants try some Ravagers, or if we're gonna see Show Mode that already knows that Sweet Elephants lost to Ravagers. Are they gonna use that same strategy against them? Like, so I'm kind of excited for that.
Well, I think maybe what we could ping to agreed here is that his Ravager usage versus Terran. But Ravagers as a unit, I would say it was used quite often, especially in Zerg versus Zerg. Because there's one way how to counter mutacies with a Ravager bile, right? You clump them up and you bile them down. But I would say Ravagers definitely gonna be more usable, like more involved, because usually how the Zergs deal with the Terran AoE was Fungal plus Lurker was the most. Fungal, Lurker, and Banelings was the most common AoE. Since they're more predictable and more, I would say fuck, I can't speak anymore. Consistency of it, I think, was higher.
Well, the thing is that nobody really like made Ravagers. It's like you made some Ravagers, sure, and they worked. Like you biled down stuff, but nobody made, like, I don't think the amount of Ravagers that Agreed made. And then he started like microing better and better and better to a point where now you gotta respect Agreed's biles, right? So now that everyone knows that you can get to like a certain level of bile where it really kills bio units, and also mutas and hydras and roaches and queens, and like a lot of the Zerg and Terran can lose to biles. And Agreed prove it, so I think we're gonna see it more. Like before, it wasn't very clear, right? Like you said, yes against mutas, but now we are more sure that it works against mutas, hydras, like a bunch of more units. What do you think, Kashar?
Yeah, I mean, it fills the gap, right, for the Zerg army. Because the problem was that there's just not enough DPS on the Zerg side to deal with like huge stacks.
We'll see where the game
And
goes.
you can do a lot of damage to the next wave. You know, that's the main thing. Because like, if you have ultras, you're probably gonna lose them on your wave, and then I don't know, like you'll have a couple of hydras and whatever left, and that won't do much to the next wave. But if you have Ravagers, then you can bile and do some significant damage.
If you have enough Ravagers survive, a couple bios can really deal a lot of damage to the next wave.
Exactly.
Like if you can catch a lib, you can catch a lot of Marines. Like if they clump up, you can really kill lots of them. Ravagers are just really impactful. But you kind of have to get like a lot of them, right? Like if you get just a couple, it feels like they don't do that much. Like, but it's really like a certain number where the bios start just wiping everything off.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what are the rules about how long do we wait until Joking shows up.
Well, good
Let's,
thing we have the tournament organizer here. He can tell us the rules.
well, let's see what the team is saying. Okay.
Whereas we don't have a specific
We-
estimated time of arrival here.
Just so that everyone is aware, basically almost everyone is here from both teams. We're just waiting on one player from one team that's still missing in action. We don't know when he's gonna arrive, so that's kind of what we're waiting for.
Okay. Okay, that solution doesn't work. Okay, where are the tournament rules? Well, Joking in Discord is online, but he has no disturb setting on. So even if calling may not help.
But I believe he was not online at all, right?
Maybe you should watch a replay, while we entertain the viewers. Kacha, do you wanna play? Or no?
Not particularly.
I'd rather be casting.
We can play and forfeit the first game anyway. And when Joking comes up for the second game.
Hopefully, Joking comes for the second game, right?
Well, in the tournament rules, there's nothing. I don't see anywhere written anything about player being late. What is the penalty for it?
Well,
Is it?
it wasn't written because it's more like if teams like agree to wait, then it's fine. But I guess forfeit would be after 40 minutes, right? That's the time limit on the game. But
Yerso, how was your weekend?
Actually, I was working.
Working.
Yes.
I see.
Well, we have a couple of things to finish up until end of the year, before Christmas. So basically, it means that we had to work a bit extra time on the weekend, so we can have a time off on Christmas week, kind of a thing.
So you're working the Christmas hours now.
Kind of, yeah. Well, it's just a matter of deadlines as well. So we had something come up on our heads that needs to be dealt with.
Okay, so no ETA on the missing player, right?
Well, Monkey Girl is trying to call him on Discord. That's not working out. So it seems like they're trying to come up with a plan.
Then I think they might need a substitute.
Maybe somebody volunteers in the chat.
Feeling talkative today, that's funny.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but nothing we can do, I think, at the moment. Just wait it out and see what the team captains decide to do.
Who's the team captain for
Bunny,
show mode?
Monkey Girly.
See. Sweet elephants win. See inside with some nice strokes. Okay, Jerso taking some shots.
Where's Freddy?
Do you guys want to win by default? Well, no, that's no fun.
We end up playing in houses. We have 14 people on the live stream.
Yeah, I'm sure they can find a substitute. Like, there's a ton of players ready here to substitute. Yeah, Bunny wants to rescheduling. Like, I don't know. Everyone agreed to a time, right? And we have the viewers here. Like, that's like, I think
Yes, and
we have to respect their time as well, right?
well, it's up to the captains, so it's up to the Bunny and Monkey Girlie to decide what they want to do. With Kachars and Tris as GDSL admin's blessing.
He probably forgot, or I don't know, time zones or something.
He could be sleeping. Well, the scheduling as well, it's been a pain in the ass due to the time zones.
Yeah, we have people from all over the world. Like, I'm 1000% sure that Monkey, Ash, and you know the whole like players are from different time zones, like over 12-hour different time zones. So it is definitely hard to to schedule. I'm trying to talk to Ash to tell him to just sub someone. They're like worried, you know, that substitution might not work as smoothly, right? Because you maybe don't have the same synergy or anything, but at the same time, like their opponents also substituted. It's like maybe that'd be closer to even ground.
That's true.
But as always, it is 1000%. Like it's up to the captains and Kachar to decide what they want to do. That's yeah. Yeah, that's exactly Jersel. Sweet Elephant substituted as well, so I wouldn't say fun when there's $125 on the line, but yeah, it's yeah.
People who are playing here, they don't need money. They're not playing for money.
Yeah, Jersel, do you feel like playing?
I could play, but then we need to switch the streams.
That's true. So you think it'd be easier if I played, right?
Yes. Then we don't need
Or-
to deal with
maybe
technicalities.
Right. Or maybe someone from the chat. just random pub. Random pub, like not even knowing that he's on a team. He's just trying his best from 4 gases. Gas first and roaches for Stas GG.
Hmm.
Freddy changed his shirt, so that's funny.
It'd be great if you can come up with some solution quicker.
It's 2v2.
Hmm.
One v one. One v one Rust. Let's go. Bunny wants you to cast and play at the same time. You know, unbiased commentary. Yeah, so we just got another confirmation from Thunder Horse. He's saying that he would play if they want. So like there's a ton of players here ready to sub, really. Yeah, no, you're stuck on casting duty.
Okay, Noah, I think you're up. I'm
I?
receiving a message. Yes.
I
I
don't
have-
know. Like he already played in the tournament, so
Well, what can we do?
just find someone who didn't play, right?
Well, everyone that can play will have played in the tourney, right? Like
That was the prerequisition for Sweet Elephants, so we can just change that now.
I see.
What if Bunny is okay with that Noah plays? Okay, sure. Because either that or we stick on waiting.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
it's already been 30 minutes.
we don't stick on waiting, right? They forfeit. I don't know. The other option would be to let them really play 2v2. I don't know. if they want to.
Because I think the other players that can play that are here in the chat, like they've also been in the tournament, right? Like Thundership, he's also already played.
That's true, actually.
So like everyone else that can play has played.
What about Nick?
Well, Nick was their previous teammate.
Yes, Nick was on a StarCraft vacation for a couple months,
Oh, I see. Okay.
but he technically could be an option. But it's up to Monkey Girl Ash to decide.
But I also understand from the team's perspective, right? Like it's like, okay, if I'm gonna play with someone that we haven't practiced with, so they're kind of gonna be on edge because they want to give the best games possible, and they might not be able to give the best games possible if like they can't even coordinate with their teammates. I can see why they're thinking like, okay, our teammate's not here, then we can't do this. Like I understand that thought process.
Yes. Well, if they don't take a sub, then I guess it's gonna be 1-0 after 40 minutes.
Most exciting game.
Most exciting game of the whole tournament. This is live in case people were wondering. Definitely not a replay.
Yes. Zelik. Yeah. He did not play in tournament. Duracell Republic might be online, for the saving. I don't have I think in my friends list. So Duracell and the Republic was the previous teammates of Ash in the previous tournament.
Yeah, I remember that Duracell and Republica, right? I think. Okay, well we are approaching very closely to the 40-minute timeline.
A bit of a hiccup.
Just a tiny bit. I wonder if Tiger's around.
Tiger can't play as well. He played. And everyone loves Joe team.
But he didn't actually play.
He did. One game.
Like, but that wasn't even the top 8.
No, it was around 32, I think.
Does that also count?
I don't know. I didn't come up with the rules, so it's up to Kachar to make decisions here.
That's true.
I mean, we told Sweet Elephants they can't use anyone who participated in the tournament, so I think then the same rules apply for the other team, right?
Well, I guess so, but if Bunny and if everybody on their team is okay with that, then why not?
Mm.
Because if you put the things into perspective, right, it's just a small tournament for 10 people who are watching. In some like bigger scale perspective.
I think we've had crazier substitutions before, but they were fun tourneys though. Like it wasn't on the same scale, but yeah, we've had crazier substitutions.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we can make like a friendly, like both teams get third place and both teams donate the money to charity, so it doesn't matter who wins. Like, kind of that kind of a setup. Alright, I'll be back. I'll go to the bathroom. 1 second.
Good luck. Define a dom now for full package. That's funny. Okay, well, 40 minutes have officially passed, Kashar.
Yes, so I guess it's 1-0, right?
Are we gonna wait 1 hour and 20 minutes till it's the 3-0?
I think we can wait
2 hours?
like an hour, right? And then
Alright, I'm back.
welcome back.
So what's
I hope
the
you-
last
I hope-
update?
Well, it's 40 minutes, right? So that's game time.
Okay.
What about Blades Cannon?
Should I type it into the bunny? That's 1-0.
Well, Ash already typed it. But yeah, one of us has to say it to make it more official.
Bastard. Bastard.
Yes.
Well, the problem, Thunder Horse, is that if we reschedule, like everyone already agreed to this time, like weeks ago.
Exactly.
And like the problem is Sweet Elephants already made the changes because one of their teammates couldn't actually make it, and so they had to substitute. And so they planned a lot for today, and it's unfair for their part as well, like to just reschedule. That's kind of the issue right now. And the other issue is that when we told them they could sub someone, we kind of told them like, hey, if you're gonna substitute, that's fine, but you can't pick a player that's already participated in the tournament. And so they had those constraints, and they managed to find someone. And so it'd be a little unfair for them if Shield Mode can just at the end have one of their players not appear and then substitute. I understand why Jersel's pushing for it as well, because it beats waiting around doing absolutely nothing. But yeah, that's kind of the issue where we're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Framing stats. Sorry,
I
go ahead.
think I think you can wait till, you know, like a full hour because maybe he just got the time zones wrong. I don't know. Maybe he'll show up at 9. Mm.
Well, other things can happen, right? Maybe Joking Phantom's power went out. Who knows?
I think he's just a real phantom.
He ghosted us.
He ghosted everybody. Like poof, full Chad mode. He sets up a date with a girl and doesn't show up.
He's the guy everyone makes TikTok videos of. Okay, so the captains have decided that they're going to reschedule the games. Is that okay, Kashar?
Yes, I guess so.
The question is with 0-0 or 0-1 points rescheduling. 0-0 probably, right?
Yeah. Next Saturday is kind of a hard day because it is Christmas.
Well,
And
I'm
actually,
not. I'm
funny-
not. I'm not gonna be home, so I cannot stream.
Yeah, and Sunday is my birthday.
Oh, then we definitely cannot stream.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's tough next week.
I don't. Honestly, I don't think next week works.
Oh,
Yes.
Christmas, yeah.
No.
Okay, we'll figure it out. I'm not playing anymore.
Joking.
It would be not good to lose tournament on your birthday. For who?
I think he doesn't want to lose on your birthday. I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah. Ambulance. Oh wow.
Yeah. Ash will lose his mood and then he's gonna be grumpy old man, not want to play direct strike anymore. Ash is still in his early 30s.
Yeah. Probably gonna get one of those hentai cuts.
Yeah. I'm never gonna give you up.
Or Rick Road.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we give 10 minutes more and then Ash is calling it if nothing happens in 10 minutes. Because the funny thing, if I play and you guys are casting, then you only can cast one side of the game. Like taking
Right.
point of view of our side. That's it.
And I could play because I've already played a lot with Monkey Girly and Ash, but like at the same time I've already played before, and that's a restraint we have on the other team, so it's kind of a tough spot.
Maybe we should when Kichar and Tris put the limit on people who haven't played the tournament, maybe we needed to limit only to quarterfinals.
Yeah, the top four. Yeah.
Since we both noobs, Noah, we could
Yeah,
play.
we're right, Kachar, we're noobs, it's fine.
Yes, we didn't even pass the quarterfinal. No, what was it? Round of 8.
Yeah. Yeah, we're noobs.
I guess so. I don't know.
And they said they would be happy playing with me.
Yes, wonder why. Wonder why, since we are both a noob.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys something I got over the weekend, actually.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so I've seen a lot of reviews and Google like people saying stuff about those Roombas, the cleaning robots on the ground.
Yes, the cat taxis. Cat Ubers.
Right. So I decided to actually try one. And I got one of those ones that they map out your place and it takes the trash out by itself and everything. So it's
Okay.
like auto. I don't have to do anything. It's just auto sustainable. And I have to say, man, like it's been a great investment. Like I'm not sponsored by them, but it was definitely a great investment. Now I can like sit on the floor comfortably and know that it's cleaned always.
Do you
Makes a
have
lot
an-
of
do, you-
noise.
do you have any animals?
I do not.
Oh, yeah, then I guess it works. Because what I understood with animals, the hair gets everywhere and doesn't really work that way for those Roombas.
Yeah, I've heard friends say like they have to clean it daily, while I don't have to clean it daily. So yeah. It kind of prefers below my desk over everything, so that's kind of funny. Like it always, when it's gonna go home, like before it goes home, it just like goes below my feet, and then it goes to the station, to the charging station. So that's kind of funny. I'm not sure why.
Well, you better figure it out. You have to solve this mystery.
The mystery of the Roomba. I called it the assistant.
Okay, that's not a bad name.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Maybe I need to change. Where's this?
Okay, so for the last like 15 minutes, there's been no change at all from any of the players. Like it's been pretty stale. So I think it's safe to call it already. Like I don't think Joking's gonna show up in the next 5 minutes.
I don't know. Who do I want?
Like if he thought the game was now at 21 CT, then maybe he would have like already seen Discord or something. I'm sure Monkey Monkey and Ash must have blown up his Discord chat.
Mm-hmm. Well, they tried to call as well, and that's not working. Because he has no disturb status on, so even calling doesn't really help.
I can only imagine the 20 plus flame messages from Ash to joking like, "Yo, where are you, dude?"
Mm-hmm. We can watch replay in the meantime, you know, the one that just finished practice games,
What replay?
the one that we just played on the warm up.
You can put it for to have some actual visual background happening.
Yeah, people will think the game is on.
That's also
so
true. Like,
yeah, you can comment it. It's like,
Oh, look at
And then
that! Who is this pink player playing so good? Oh, he lost his eye. Oh.
no, and then like they're gonna think we're this isn't live, that we're just casting replays, right?
Oh god. I'm showing them my background character choices. Pew 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 pew. Okay, what's going on?
Nova's running just to say, yeah, they're getting pretty bad. Then like, let's do something.
you can watch a movie.
I can tell some couple inappropriate jokes.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Go ahead, Judo.
It's so bad. Now do you know?
I actually can't see what you said because I have it has like the apostrophes thing.
What?
Yeah, somehow the mature filter.
Oh
Yeah,
Triggered.
my sure
Nova, you're an
filter.
adult. Just take it off.
Where do you take that off?
I think it was in
You go
gameplay.
options social.
Social. Yes, and the first
Right.
click box.
Up right.
Okay, thank you.
You need to rewrite it.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, exactly. So I still can't see what you
So
typed.
what is the pink stick between your grandma's tits?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god. That is, yeah.
Very appropriate for public stream.
Yes, very.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Boo.
You know this dinosaur meme? You know this stand-up dinosaur meme?
Which one?
So basically, you tell a bad joke, nobody laughs, and then the dinosaur starts
Ah.
crying.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, time's up. It's 4 o'clock. Well, a couple seconds left, but
2
yeah,
minutes,
pretty
2
much
minutes.
4 o'clock.
2 minutes. What?
Wait,
4
it's
o'clock?
3:59. Oh yeah. Yeah, right.
You
CET.
still,
So
still have like 6 hours. 5 hours.
right. So it's 20:59 CET.
Like, who decides that the time zones are gonna be like exactly like that? Okay, let's have this geometrical imaginary line, and this is where the time is changing.
Dude, it makes no sense to me. I don't, and like, but here's the thing about living in an island: you can't really drive to anywhere where the time zone changes. So like, it's such a weird concept.
But you have been at the continent, right?
A couple times, but not that long. Like, not that much, you know. Okay, so yeah, it's 21 CET. Ash is already calling it. He doesn't want to play anymore.
I guess so too, yeah.
So, oh, they just forfeit, no reschedule.
Well,
Yeah.
it's Christmas week next week. Maybe they will reschedule, but I don't think they're gonna reschedule now. Oh, Joker
Right,
came on.
Ash.
Joking came online. I told you, it's 9 o'clock. He messed up the time, yeah?
I think we can start from 0-1, right? To be fair.
1-0.
Like, it's up to
Yes.
the captains, but maybe 0-1.
Yes.
Even Monkey's like, the fuck.
Yeah, I think he messed up.
I mean, if they're 0-1, the same thing would have probably happened if I play with them, to be honest. Not because of them, because I'm also out of practice. A little bit.
So it's 0-1, right? To be fair.
Yes.
Yep. Wow, at exactly 4 o'clock. Oh, sorry, yeah, 21 CT.
Just as I forfeited. I mean, forfeited.
Just as Ash was ready to leave. Ash left, actually? Oh, God. Oh, no.
What do you mean Ash left?
Ash confused time zones. He's offline.
Ash. Ash,
so-
what the hell?
Ash left, oh, no.
Okay, I'm telling Ash to come back.
Yeah, me too. I hope he didn't just say, you know, F it
Yeah.
and
Close
went.
his computer and just
Yes.
like flipped the
Oh my
table
God.
and just went somewhere else.
I hope not.
Because Ash is an emotional player. He really does get emotional. He said it. He says so himself. So he's kind of the player that when he's when he's winning, he'll win harder, and if he's losing, he'll get angry about it. So
Well,
not good for
that's why the team's name is Chillmod.
right. So I'm hoping Ash doesn't get tilted because of this.
Oh my God, Ash. Just 1 minute more. Okay, who is gonna substitute for Ash now? Monkey has to deal with two grown-up men in their team. Well, I can understand Ashgan as well because I will be pretty pissed like in this situation. Okay, fuck
Yeah.
this. I just go
Yeah,
to
Jerso,
Otara.
imagine we're in a game and I just don't show up.
Yes, I will be okay. Noah, bye. It was nice to know you. It was nice to know you.
Yep.
Yeah, he probably had to step away from the computer and I don't know, maybe he went to grab something to eat. That's...
Yeah, he might not want to look at Discord for a while.
But usually he takes his phone with him.
Yeah, but I don't think his phone is the one thing he wants to be looking at right now, Like you're just tilted because your teammate didn't show up. You probably don't want to watch a screen for the next hour.
Valchrist 96. Valchrist. Playing some pubs. Playing pub is hard. 1 versus 1s.
Okay, yeah, Kachar, maybe we have to switch that constraint for top 4 players only in the next tournament.
Yes, we can do it for the next tournament.
Fun, right?
Mm-hmm. Thanks everyone for staying with us.
Yes.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Okay, finally. Okay, guys. Yep, we're gonna get some games now. So, Joking's now here. Ashcan came back. Monkey's here. Freddy Krueger actually. Oh no, we're actually Freddy went on a break.
It's okay, they can make the races and I'm afraid he's gonna be back in a couple minutes, so it's okay.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes as well.
Where are you going?
I
How dare
just
you?
need
It's confidential information.
confidential, yes.
Yeah, sure. Alright.
Let's
See you.
go
man.
get some coke, okay?
Shh. Don't tell anybody. Get me a salsa. Oh boy.
Hey, Joshua, is there any way we can get like a match score on your screen?
I could add a widget, but I will probably need to do that before we play.
Oh yeah, and right now it would be too sudden, of course.
Yes,
But I think
because
that'd
it's a
be.
high chance I can fuck it up, and then yeah, it's not gonna be pretty.
I mean, the first time you do it, there's like a 1000% chance you'll fuck up, right?
Yes.
So, but yeah, I think it'd be really useful.
Okay, we have matchup screenshot. We have Protoss Terran Zerg versus Terran Protoss. Protoss Terran Zerg. Okay.
Okay, so joking was waylaid. Not sure what waylaid means. Well, I'm gonna assume wasted.
Late, I think he means.
Waylaid?
Late. Late.
Ah, I see.
Oh, wasted.
Well, since he typed waylaid, I'm gonna assume we was both, both wasted and late. But finally, we have all 6 players here, and we're ready to get this game started. Do we have the matchup screenshot? Yes, we do. So we have show mode with some PTC up against Sweet Elephants with some TTP. Okay, so very interesting. I don't think we're gonna see Ravagers out of Monkey, so we're gonna see some standard play out of both teams. I have to say that I think standard play would benefit shield mode here if she can get if Monkey can get some Lings and some Infestor going and really screw up Bunny's play. I think they'd be in a solid spot, but it's a lot dependent on Micro. We also have to see what Joking does against Bunny. So Bunny is going up against Protoss. So will we see some tier 2 shenanigans, or is he gonna go straight and play tier 1?
I don't know. I'm just
Also-
excited that there's a game.
Also, at the same time, Freddy could also go tier 2. So if the bottom team, Sweet Elephants, wanted to go for some PT stack, Freddy Krueger could also be the one to go for tier 2. So there is a lot of different strategies that both teams could go for. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. We finally have the game loading up after a 1-hour delay. We're going to see some PTC up against some TTP.
PT versus TTP. So no
Yes.
Zerg on Sweet Elephant's side.
I think Freddy Krueger has been a Terran mostly
Yes,
on other
yes.
previous journeys. So Dark White is the one that I think I see her playing more Zerg than Terran, but she's not afraid to play Terran as well.
And Ash is very, very familiar with Freddy Krueger's playstyle since they're kind of old friends.
Right. And also, see inside playing Protoss, no surprise there. He's been playing Protoss, I think, every tournament I've seen him play in. So that's not a surprise either. Last match, when he played up in the round of 4, he did some tiny micro mistakes. I wonder if he corrected that now. Did he get some enough practice in to actually get his blinks right this time? Because if he does that, then I think Stalkers can like show their full power, right? If they go for a PT stack.
So Joking is opening with 3 Stalkers. So fuck Adepts, just go Stalkers. That's one way how to approach it. Well, currently it was enough just because it was only 1 or 2 Marines.
Oh, okay. So here we have Freddy Krueger going for tier 2. Sorry, this is very relevant. So we are gonna get PT stack from Sweet Elephant.
Both are going T2. Both Terrans are at least soft T2ing.
Both middle Terrans.
Yes, because Freddy, in his interest, is to lose the wave, right? So since I can get a pre-blink out.
Right, and Ash was kind of conscious about it. He kind of wanted to lose wave. He only got 4 Reapers, but Freddy Krueger got even less Reapers than 1. Okay,
So Ash cancelled his T2. He's gonna just go T1, but Freddy is completing his T2. Where's his worker?
Okay, so See inside with some decent blink micro, but did not get enough links to go at the back one, so the links kind of did kill the clump stalker.
Yes.
Only one stalker survived.
He didn't had armor.
I see.
So Joking did not add the Sentry Adept. Now he's adding it now, but the problem is that Cannon's gonna get damaged and Ash is gonna lose his wave.
Right, so Bunny did commit to tier 1 Terran,
There's a Liberator coming from Freddy. That's gonna be a trouble for Zerg too.
and there's a Raven as well.
Well, unless it dies in a cannon, but I don't think it's gonna be. Yeah. So the links are gonna be in range for the Liberator to siege, and the Raven is gonna. Oh, the turret is thrown a bit too early. So basically, you can throw a turret a bit later. But yeah, so basically, currently advantages goes to Sweet Elephants. There's the armor. Okay, let's see the Lib Sieges. Lib Siege is delayed, but it's still there. And Marines help to clear out the links, and we have 4 Stalkers left over. So
Yeah,
3
and
Stalkers left behind to kill the Lib, and that's gonna be reduced the HP DPS here.
Yeah, the problem is that the Adepts start shooting at the Stalkers and not at the Marines, so all the Protoss units just die very quickly. Bunny's Marines really paying off.
Okay, Ash completed his C2. He has 3 Ravens versus 2 Libs and 2 Ravens. He's gonna sit at the cannon pretty happily.
Yeah, I like seeing this from Ash, actually. Because I do think Ravens is what you want against tier 2 Terran. Like, if your opponent is going for that air army, that Lib Raven, then you kind of just want to have more Ravens than them. And now
Monkey doesn't
they're
have
the
any
ones-
Hydralisks.
Just 2 Infestors.
Yes, well, 2 Infestors is a bit greedier version, so basically you can do 1 Infestor, 2 Hydralisks instead of 2 Infestors, but... well, currently the Lib was not sieging Infestor, so Monkey got away with it. But yeah, there's the problem. Stalker just blink in and kill the Stalkers.
Oh, but there's
Full
still one
Infestors.
Infestor alive.
Yes,
Now,
1 Raven as well.
five or 6 Stalkers, is it better than 1 Infestor? Infestor fungos and hits a lot of the Marines. Is it gonna be enough? And I think the answer is...
Oh,
So close to call it yet?
Marines is still a good unit, right? Okay, more Ravens. Let's see the upgrades on Reapers. No upgrades on Reapers. Do we have
Yeah,
upgrades
so
on
Raven
turrets?
versus Raven War.
So Freddy has upgrades on turrets, but Ash doesn't have armor. He only has range. But I think it's gonna be enough to clear this out. Yes, the TVT meta now it's very weird. So Ash is up to the point what he needs to do. Okay, Infestors were front, so getting the damage from the Stalker. Ravens are helping out with the turrets, so the turret placement could be a bit more optimal, but it's still enough to kill the Stalkers.
But
so
it's
that's what
all
matters.
about that fungo, man. Look at the amount of Marines that got hit by that fungo, and now Joking Phantom's gonna have an easy time cleaning up. Look at all the Marines is really dying to those Adept Glaives.
Well,
and
what
yeah.
matters is that the Stalkers died, right? There's no tanking for the Bio, so Bio's naked.
Joking got Adept Glaives, actually. Resonating Glaives. So those Adepts were just swiping the Marines really quickly. Dealing with them. But that wave was possible because Ash had more Ravens. But now I think they're an equal amount.
Ooh, the
Yeah, so
turrets. Okay, it's gonna kill the Viking, but now it doesn't. Okay, this helps.
Oh wait,
with
actually
those
this is
threats.
very interesting. Freddy sold his libs for more Ravens.
Yes, it's correct call, since the Libs are not gonna do anything versus Ravens. Unless you anti-armor them and then use anti-air, but that's like very specific.
Okay, now there's a lot of Hydras from Monkey, which is the correct call. She has the 2 Infestors, and the 2 Infestors are still alive, so they're gonna hit all the bio.
She doesn't have a range yet for the Hydralisks. Maybe it's on a purpose to save the Infestors. 2 Ravens
those
are
two-
not helping. There's no need for Scand if there's a Raven on top of Hallucinations, but you know, never helps.
No, those 2 Ravens did a lot. They got turrets. The Adepts were attacking the turrets, and that was enough for the Marines to just clear the Adepts.
Yes, and there's no Stalkers to blink back, so basically TTZ has to push.
Okay, now we have
There's
turret
no
wars.
Insurance. No insurance versus leaks. There's a couple of Marines that helps out a lot here.
Yeah, the problem is like once Freddy Krueger realizes he can get a lot of his own Reapers to deal, but I think he's just getting more Ravens.
Well, the thing is the Ravens are gonna still be there, right? Even see the Viking dies and there's still 2 Ravens left over. I don't think that Disable Matrix is the correct call, so basically just turrets and anti-armor is, I think, better option. But there's 2 Infestors survive, and look at that bio, it's just gonna get chunked out. And
Okay,
Disruptor's
Monkey
on top of
early.
it.
Ooh, beautiful Disruptor shots coming out of Joking Phantom. And now there's 3 Lips arrived, but this is not gonna be enough. This is a whole bunch of army, and the problem is that these Infestors that keep leaking, they keep getting those fungal off, and they're just getting tons of value. Actually, the Adepts and Stalkers are enough to kill the cannon.
Yes, so this cannon is still alive. So currently advantage goes to Chill Mod. Well, to remind that Chill Mod is down 1 point due to the being late. So if
Right,
they
and-
win this game, it's we are back to the even. Oh, and all the Undermers missed. Basically, see inside, very skilled, and blinked it out. Sorry, I'm speaking a bit weirdly today because you know it's Sunday evening and
Okay, but now this is the best point for Sweet Elephants. This is the point where they get a lot of Stalkers stacking,
this.
and the armor's kind of stack. So this is their opportunity right now. They need to do a lot of damage right here, right now.
There's no Infestor micro, so there's no fungal, no micro burst shroud, and that left bio untouched, and stalkers are not killed. So let's see if Joking Phantom can clutch out and kill the libs, because stalker's gonna get badly damaged here. But I think he's gonna clear, and Freddy wasted all his energy on turrets in the back.
Well,
2
the thing
stalkers
is
still
that the-
survived.
Yeah, the thing is that the Liberator survived, but what's the Liberator gonna do against Ash's army, which is already geared towards counting Liberators?
And there's a disruptor. Recharge from Joking Phantom.
Ooh.
And
Beautiful.
bio and 4 ravens, so it's very good now.
That Disruptor had 12 kills, man. So I really want to give the benefit of the doubt to Sweet Elephants and see, like, we've seen it before in the tournament comebacks at 22 minutes, but I think both teams playing standard, Ash like really countered very hard against what Freddy Krueger was doing. Freddy Krueger kind of tried to go for a tier 2 Lib Reaper opening to counter some tier 1 from Ash, but Ash went Ravens and just, man, completely dominated the early game.
Why did I mention TTZ? There's no TTZ there. Protoss on both sides. Yeah, the Sunday evening is really getting me. Okay. More Ravens versus Marines. Actually, just adding Marines. I think that's the correct call here. Just add Marines and kill. I would say maybe a couple more Marauders is okay. Just to help out with the turrets from the Ravens. Yes, currently there's still no gases, and top team is doing everything what they need to do. Just make sure they die fast enough and make sure they do enough damage to the next wave. And it seems like they're getting the correct unit composition, so I don't see anything super weirdly. Maybe protect the Hydralisks from Infestors, like separating them out, but overall I think everything is working just fine for the pushing team. When it comes to defending team, we see 4 Libs from Bunny, we see a lot of Reapers, Ravens from Freddy. But the thing is, Protoss is back and Ravens are back, so the stacking potential is quite limited. So maybe a bit of a more communication would be good here, since Freddy is going T3 and Bunny is going T3 as well. So I think maybe they are miscommunicating who's going to go T3 Libs here.
I think they're both trying to just stack whatever they can, but
Okay.
the problem
Freddy's
is that
moving front. Freddy's moving front.
yeah, but his army is kind of a more stack army, right? He has a lot of Ravens.
Well, Ravens are kind of good at throwing turrets forward. Try to protect the Libs. Let's see what they kind of come up with. Because Bunny has T3 Libs now, so he's sieging quite okayish. Freddy is protecting with his Ravens. Maybe a bit more bio, I'm thinking.
But I think Bunny's feeling safe to go for the stack because he's up against the Protoss. So he thinks like, okay, I'm up against the Protoss, so I'm the one that has the best chance of stacking.
Yes, but Freddy went T3 as well, and he get T3 libs for one Liberator. And since the Bunny is already Liberator heavy, I don't think that going T3 and getting spending 650 minerals for one Liberator is really worth it here in this scenario. But he kind of needs T3 anyway, just because of the timer. He needs upgrades. But I would say
But
it's
that's
more
the thing,
optimal for one player to go libs here.
But he doesn't have the upgrades. So if you look at his bio, it's 1-0 upgrades up against Ash. Ash is already 2-1.
Ash got the first gas.
I think Ash is feeling very confident because he already has Marauders for the turrets. He has Marines to deal with the Ravens. He just has all the units he needs, and he also has 5 Ravens of his own, which, like, he already has all everything he needs to clear out.
Well,
Freddy
Bunny
Krueger
has
every
4
wave.
libs sitting on top of Ashgan's wave, and there's still Ravens are not dying. Like 1 Raven left, and there's still libs from Bunny surviving, so there's a bit of a triple stack versus Zerg. But Zerg has already corrupted some Mutalisks and Hydralisks with range and +2 attack and +2
Monkey
Carapace.
has 18 Hydras. She's not getting the Microbio Shroud. So a lot of Hydras go down to the Liberators. No protection for those Hydras.
Well, it helps to
kind of
die
just
faster,
sitting-
so it's kind of okay-ish. But yeah, definitely some Microbial shot would not be bad there. I would love to see actually Storm from... there's High Templar, but I don't see Storm yet. Because it would help to clear out the Raven lib faster. Okay, there's a Storm. Okay, I guess it was not in range. Let's see what Ashken's doing. He has 3-4 lines of bio, 2-1 upgrades. I would love to see +3 attack at this point already, since there's +2 armor on Ravens. Maybe start to get Vikings and Thors already here. That would not be bad.
Yeah, those 5 Ravens of Ash have really gotten a lot of value this game. They got them the early game, and now it's also dealing damage. Like, it's protecting against Zealots even.
Yes, C is getting pretty good disruptor shots, since Monkey hasn't really spread out the Hydralists. The one disruptor shot is clearing 3 out Hydralists at a time, doing quite a lot of damage. But the Infestors are in the back, so they survived and can fungal, so it's a bit of a reverse damage. And there's a Lurker. Let's see if we're gonna have a scan or Raven's gonna catch it.
When that Lurker, all the Marines were red health, so that Lurker gets 11 kills.
Yes, Lurker fungal combo is pretty good as Lurker. That is the usual go-to AoE damage. If you don't go Ravagers. Okay, there's 2 towers from Ashgan, very nice. Do we see +3 on bio? We don't see +3
Look
on
at
bio
that
yet.
anti-armor missile. All of the air army from Freddy Krueger goes down. He has +2 armor, but it got negated by the anti-armor missile. And now Ashgan has his Thors, so he's definitely feeling very confident. And look at this show mode. All of them at 1 gas.
Yes, yes, yes. And they got it like a couple minutes before we catch the
Oh.
David.
Yeah, so right now it's 9 gases to 0.
Okay, let's see. Okay, there's fungal. So yeah, currently the game is in favor for chill mod. They had a bit better stacking strategy, or just clearing the wave strategy. So it was working out pretty good.
Well, I think they won off the back of Ash, right? Ash is really the one that made the big play here, the big boy moves here, with
Yes.
the Ravens countering. Like, we've seen the whole tournament where everyone loves Joe. They were going for a lot of Lib Raven style, and everyone was trying to answer it with Marines, and it wasn't working. Ash is showing us how to do it. He's showing us like
Okay,
Raven
there's-
is the way.
There's a bit of a stack now. Let's see, the Disruptors are shot, so that's actually good. So Hydra's can survive and do a lot of extra damage. But I'm not sure why Ashgan's not getting his +3. Like, he's still sitting on +2
and
bio.
that disruptor killed like 6 or 7 Hydras in one shot. That was very sick.
I will
there's
lie.
still two
I will
Lurkers
lie if I
alive.
tell I saw it. I did not. Okay, there's a bit of a small snack. Let's see if Joking Phantom can deviate it and kill it. There's a lot of libs, and I don't think the Liberators are gonna be killed here. So I think the Liberator is gonna stack, and that's actually big trouble for Ash. Ash may not clear this. This could be turning the game here.
Yeah, this is the best chance that
But
Sweet Elephant is gonna get.
Bunny is sieging everything on one spot, so he will have to be forced on re-sieging and sieging, and that's gonna give a couple more seconds for the bio just to clear out. And Thor with Thor help, yeah. Ash just
Yeah,
clears
that's
out.
four Thors.
Just because of the Liberators. I think if Liberators would be sieged a bit better and had +2 armor, I think Ash would die here.
Yeah, but that was the opportunity that Sweet Elephant was gonna get. It's 17 minutes in, and they're down 3 gases. They've lost middle since very early. They lost the cannon, so all the advantage right now is going for chill mode. And I think that was the best chance they were gonna get. Like, the window's gone.
I think so too. Since now they saw the danger of it, and they're gonna counter it a bit harder. So gonna get the correct units, what they didn't have it before. And maybe even upgrades. Ash, please.
Yeah,
get
so
+3.
you can see that Ash has +3 on the Thors.
Yes. It has so many bio.
Joking has +3 air attack. Like,
I think the stress and mood kind of gets it in a way, like what we said before. Like when Ash is in his game mode, he kills everybody. When something is maybe a bit upsetting or not in his way, then some mistakes happen. But I think it's still okay. He got +3 now. I think he got the message maybe from the teammates too. We see +2 on Hydra. Hydras are spread as well. Very nice to see that. So the Disruptor is gonna have harder time to kill them. Yeah, I think chill mode had a very scary moment because the unit composition was a bit off and upgrades are a bit off, but now they are secured the victory here. So basically they just need to wait to Teal 4 and push into the Nexus.
yeah, the thing is that the mineral advantage is just way too hard right now.
Yes, and
They just
Joking
have
is getting
way
carriers as
bigger
well.
army. Yeah, and he already has +3, so the carrier is fitting perfectly on curve here.
Yes, carrier is gonna help a lot with the DPS to clear out the Ravenlip Marines. I don't think Ash has any Widowmans. No, his bio is clumped up perfectly for
9 and 10 kills on those disruptors, 4 kills on the other one. Like, he's getting insane value out of the disruptors, but the problem is that
they are spent.
look,
Yeah.
they're spent. And look, Monkey Girly kind of spreading her Hydras a little bit better now. She finally realized that they were getting shot.
Does she has any Mutalisks? Okay, she has couple. +3 now on Hydralisks.
She has 10, yeah, a couple.
Okay, this is actually again scary. There's a lot of Viking Raven from Freddy Krueger left over.
Okay, but Joking here with a disruptor shot killed 8 units, so getting tons of value, and the carrier DPS is
It's still
starting to
not
put
gonna
in.
be enough. Ash is gonna have a tough cast now. Tough job to clear this out.
But he already has 6 Thors. Like, that is exactly what he needs. A lot of Thors.
Yes,
So
lot
let's
of doors
see.
into bio. So
And his
basically
anti-armor missile landed.
Okay, yeah, I think he got this. Yes, Marines are uncontested on this side since the lib zones are on this side. Monkey Girl really needs Vipers. Really needs Vipers here. Just to help out with the... Okay, there's Vipers now. Perfect. Parasitic Bomb. I think they got feedback, right? I didn't saw it. But still, this is gonna be enough. Just Hydralis with +3 and Air with +3 is gonna clear out everything here.
Yeah, look at that. There's 3 Thors still alive from Ash, just putting insane amount of damage. These are +3 Thors.
Okay, there's Storm, Disruptors, 3 Carriers, yeah. That was another scary moment, but Ash clutched it out and cleared it.
Even the Viper got interference matrix there.
Yes, that
So
will
now the
Viper.
Viper is not gonna get his... Yeah, he's gonna get his parasitic bomb off.
I don't know about the lifting up, you can just help with the clearing Ravens out, but I guess it's still fine. Joking even get +2 range, which is usually considered not a move to make, but in this case when you have so many air units, especially Liberators, +2 Phoenix range is not that bad. Okay, 22 minutes.
Okay, so very interesting. I think this game is gonna go 1-1. Like maybe not this wave or the next wave, but in a couple of waves, we're gonna see slowly but surely show mode just creeping in a little bit more every wave. Once that tier 4 kicks in, it's gonna get even closer to the Nexus finally goes down. So we might start this game at a 1-1.
I think so too. Because let's look at the Sweet Elephants strategy here. So basically, they have stacking strategy on Lib, Raven, Viking here on Bunny side, and Freddy is trying to reinforce, and C is trying to reinforce. But as long as they clear Bunny every wave, then it's not gonna happen. And if you have carriers, and then you have a lot more Thors coming after that, it's gonna be hard time for Bunny to survive. C is going carriers now as well, but there's Thors just picking them apart. I would love to see actually a couple siege tanks from Ashken. Since you don't see that many zealots here, just stalkers. Just like 4 siege tanks would be a perfect amount there. And the games are actually going quite long in the late game. This is not like 8-minute games that we see in the public lobbies. So I think I'm gonna be in need for a coffee.
Sure thing, man. Go ahead. Okay, so Freddy Krueger is trying something. He's getting tanks. He has doors. He's like getting all the stock units. And Bunny's really trying with the Liberators. He's going full air. So they're definitely trying, which is a good sign to see.
Okay, no, I will put the camera view on you. I will go make a coffee and be back in like a minute.
Okay.
Okay, try to move around.
Can you see?
Yes, yes, perfect.
Okay. Perfect. Go. So they're definitely trying. Let's see. So Bunny's trying. He's getting a lot of Liberators and Vikings, trying to go for the Lib stock. But the problem is that, look, Monkey Girlie's already at the Nexus. She's already crashing in. Tons of Lurkers. The Lurkers kill all of the bio of Bunny. Parasitic bombs land, dealing damage to all the air units. So now, Joking Phantom just has to clear what's remaining. And with 5 carriers dealing an insane amount of DPS, that just everything, all the air army goes down. And now, look at this. Freddy Krueger's army is split in 2. The ground unit going up ahead, and it's all gonna get cleared first. The tanks are gonna get cleared by themselves. They contribute absolutely nothing. And now they get to fight up against the air portion of the army separately. Disruptor shots from C inside landing on the doors. So the doors don't actually go down. And C inside went for a carrier switch. So he has actually, at this point now, 4 carriers. And these carriers are +2. So he got +3 air before +3 attack, which is very interesting. But the problem is that now the Thors are here at the Nexus. It's going down. It's below 25% HP. And yeah, it goes down. GG is called. And shield mode takes the first map,
GG.
making it a 1-1 score.
Yes, GG. I put some water on a boiling. Bunny with 148 APM.
Bunny was microing his heart out with those libs.
Yes, yes.
And he almost got it too. Like there was 2 very dangerous points, right? Like there was 2 moments where it was very close.
Yes, but Ashgan is just too clutch, you know. Solid player. So what are your predictions about next match? Race choices.
Well, the thing is, like, I'd like to see Sweet Elephants try to go for a Zerg, but I don't know from their team who can play the Ravager style. So I think they're just gonna go play Standard again, and I also think that Shield Mode is gonna play Standard.
No commanders?
No commanders.
For sure?
There's only 2 players on Team 1? and 4 players on team 2.
Ah, fucking I broke the lobby again. Oh shit! Can you invite me back?
Kachar is now the leader of the party.
Ah. Okay, thank you.
You're not breaking the game.
Okay, can you give me back the host, or even open the lobby or so?
Hold on.
Alright, I'm not gonna change anything, so it should be fine. Do we see a matchup screenshot? Okay, Bunny is typing something.
Right.
Okay, Bunny, what's up, Bunny? Protester, oh, full mirror. Protester and Terran. Okay. While they're joining in, I'm gonna finish my coffee. Be right back. 1 second.
Okay, so PTT against PTT, it's a full mirror. I wonder what Ash is gonna be, because who's the player from Showman? Like, did okay? So Monkey Girl is gonna switch from Zerg to Terran. I wonder what their mindset is because their Zerg did win. So why are they changing it up? It's kind of an interesting thought process. And we're gonna actually have Ashken on the 3rd lane. So I do think we're gonna see some standard play out of them. Joking Phantom going for the standard Stalker stack, and Monkey Girly is gonna try to go for the PT stack, while Ashken is actually the one that's gonna go tier 2. But we will see. And I think we're gonna see the same from Sweet Elephants. Again, very interesting. Bunny is the one
Okay.
on lane 3.
Alright, I'm back. Did the game already start?
No?
Okay, good.
So Freddy Krueger's play and Monkey Girly, I think they're both gonna go for standard like play, maybe some Reapers, some Marines, some Marauders, some more tier 1 units. And I think on lane 3 it's where we're gonna see the tier 2 units come out. But Bunny, knowing that Ash went for Ravens first, I don't think he's gonna go for Libs this time. So I'm curious to see who like how this goes, because it's definitely gonna be a different game. They kind of got blindsided by the Ravens, but that doesn't happen twice.
Yes, DVT meta is definitely interesting, right?
PVT nervous like a first date. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny.
How many eons back that was, for Freddy? Because what I know that he's not really like 18-year-old or 25-year-old. Well, let's say he's a person with experience.
He's leveled up in life.
Yes. All right, let's see what's happening with the Terran. So with the Protoss, I think like both of them are gonna go T1 and just stalker it out and hope there's a pre-blink. But it's up to the Terrans to decide what's gonna go on, and let's see who has more in-house experience regarding new meta of DVT. So new meta of DVT, like it's been very fun in the last couple months. So basically, there's rock paper scissors situation going on about Reapers killing Reaper Marine, then Liberators, Reapers killing Marines, and then Liberators killing Reapers, and Ravens killing Liberators. So it's pretty fun. But what kills Ravens? Marines, right? So it goes full circle.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit.
Ravens. What are you talking about?
What?
Ravens kill Ravens, right?
Well, that's true. But besides Ravens killing Ravens.
Well,
Yeah,
it
so
depends, right?
We've had a lot of
BC?
evolution on the matchup
Depends on
of
the previous
TVT.
wave.
Like, it used to be Marine Reaper, as you said. That was like the meta. Everyone had to go. And it out, okay, no, actually, all Reapers that counters Marine Reapers. And then everyone was going for that for a while. But then it's like, okay, so if you're going, does that mean you have no answer to Liberators? And so then the answer was that everyone would go Reapers, and then some people would go Libs to counter it. And then everyone started going tier 2. I think we've seen some kind of differences where Eskimo Joe, for example, he goes for a lot of Marauders, so he's kind of playing his own style. There's a little bit of a difference there. But now the meta's been evolving to a more tier 2 kind of style. But
Ash
the
cancel.
problem is like if you go Ravens and Libs and you get meat by all Marines, then what happens?
Okay, Joking had a pretty decent blink back, but C's pulling apart. So 4 Ravens, 4 Reapers are gonna sacrifice themselves, and then we're gonna see Reapers on this side. But okay, let's see what's going on.
Okay, Freddy Krueger with a Marauder.
Everybody
is-
dance now. Do you saw the Winters cast? No.
I saw parts of it.
So
saw
basically,
like
when
an hour
Reaper
or
versus
so.
Reaper was fighting, so he put the Everybody Dance Now music on. It's really
That
funny.
was funny.
Okay, let's see what is going on. So Bunny is actually clearing out Ashgan. Because Ashgan is going T2. I don't think we have T2 on the bottom team. Like yep, all 3 of them are T1. Let's see if Ashgan maybe notices that and maybe goes for quick banshees. It's questionable if it's gonna work, but maybe. Let's see if Ash finished. Ash cancelled again, so he's gonna soft. So basically we have 3 minutes in the game and all 3 players are on T1. And the first stacking is for the chill mode, and then only Freddy Krueger is like 1 second too late to catch up. But nothing he can
Joking
do.
Phantom with a sick blink forward there, really protecting the Reapers of Monkey Girly from Freddy Krueger's Reapers.
But the thing is, he has to have a pre-blink until he has Zealots, right? Until he is on the Stalkers, winning the wave is not good. Unless you kill the cannon. If you don't kill the cannon, okay, let's see, +1, Steam. Okay, cannon's dead, that's for sure. And let's see if there's gonna be pre-blink. Yeah, there's a pre-blink. So basically now Joking, let's see if he adds. I like Joking's line positioning. He's putting full line front. That's very good. I like that.
Yeah, but now it's for Sweet Elephant's time to get the PT stack. So they have a lot of Stalkers. They're gonna get a lot of blink backs. A Joking Phantom trying to go for his own blink back, but now here comes Freddy Krueger's army. He has his own Marauder.
I think
so...
Joking needs to not blink back, but he needs to blink on the sides just to pull apart half the army. So Monkey Girl has easier time to clean it. But since it's now all one army, Monkey Girl is gonna die here.
Okay, and CNside blinks forward, protecting Freddy Krueger. Now they get to swipe everything. So now it's back to to Sweet Elephant's team. They now have middle again, but
Yes.
Shomo got the bunker. So
Ash has a lot
they
of
have a lot of
Marines,
mineral advantage.
and Bunny has a concave. So Ash is gonna die here. Let's see. Okay, there's Zealots from Joking. Let's see if the
But
cannon.
this might be bunker.
This could be.
No.
Let's see if there's a blink forward to save it. Okay, there's a blink forward, but it may not be enough since he didn't blink in front of it.
Yeah, all his army was at the back, so they didn't make it in time, and now he has Zealots, so he can't. It's kind of awkward to blink back. Like, okay, he blinks back, but now all his Zealots
It's okay.
die.
It's okay. He still blinks back. That's what matters, right?
Yeah, but they're kind of at dead middle, and CNside has more Stalkers. Okay, we get the blink forwards. And yeah, there's way too many Stalkers left alive for CNside, so they get back the middle. And it looks like Shomo got the bunkers first, but Sweet Elephants used that as an opportunity to get their own stack going, and they took the cannon, and now it looks like the game is going in their favor.
Yes, that's Protoss timing, right? You have to win the wave when there is Zealots, but there was no Zealots, so C got a very good pre-blink back on, and that was enough to push the advantage. So let's see what kind of strategies Chillbone can pull up here.
Yeah, all the Zealots get completely annihilated, so they don't even contribute a lot. And now there's only Stalkers remaining.
But the thing is, since it's Mirror, right? Mirror is very punishing when it comes to losing the middle. Okay, there's blink forward. There's a bit of an auto blink, which I think it's okay-ish in this scenario. Just to save as much as possible, but yeah, it's just too much damage on the bio.
Okay, there's a Liberator from Monkey Girl.
Not that much Marines actually. That Liberator may survive. Let's see if there's armor. No armor.
Especially with the Marines going single file against the Liberator, but they actually managed to kill the Lib on time.
Okay, there's counter lib versus counter lib. Some civil war going
Ooh.
on. And yeah, the Ash unfortunately siege not on Marines, so basically yeah, the lib's gonna go down.
Okay, and now disruptors from Joking. So let's see if these disruptors can make the difference. The C inside has no disruptor. He's keep adding a lot of zealots, all the way up to 8 plus 5, 13 zealots.
Okay.
Okay, and the disruptor shots only kill zealots, so they didn't get that much value.
Siege tank. Actually, I would love to see Ash going BCs here in this scenario. I think BCs is the correct call here for Ashkin. I think that's the only way. If Ash goes T3 now and goes into BCs and Joking moves front with a couple Phoenix and Zealots, then I think they can push here.
Well,
but longer
Ash
he waits, weaker it is gonna be.
Ash is going for some lips now to try to get the stack, but Bunny, he's getting he's doing the same strategy that Ash did last game, right? It's like, okay, you're going for libs, then I'll go for Ravens, and well, Ravens counter libs, so.
Yes, and Ravens counter BCs as well in some manner, right, with Anti Armor. So that's why sooner you do it, better it is, but longer you wait, more Ravens are gonna be on the field already. So this Disruptor is gonna go down. Okay, it was saved. Ah, it's gonna go down. Yeah, it's kind of a rough position. Let's see if the Stalker is gonna make a difference, but I have a suspicion that they may not. There's a nice concave actually from Monkey Gorley. Siege tank unfortunately is just derping around, not doing anything. 3 Ravens survived. Let's see if the siege tank. Okay, siege tank survived. Is it gonna be enough though?
It doesn't have any attack upgrade, so the siege tank doesn't really do a lot of damage.
Okay, this is
like,
actually
really
not
needs
bad.
that
Not bad.
plus
Not bad.
2.
Not bad. There's 4 Liberators. Okay,
But
there's
there are a
4.
lot of turrets below the libs, though.
But if the libs can do damage to the Stalkers. Okay, Joking really could use some Phoenix here. And he needs to move front because there's no point of being in the back since he's not gonna survive. Well, technically
You
he
said it's
could.
very heavy on stalkers, and Joking has 2 immortals, so maybe that can contribute something. There is an immortal still alive, and there's some stalkers. Ooh, but weird siege out of Monkey with that lib.
Okay, Ash is still in T2 with the libs. Yes, I think like going BCs is the like 2 minutes earlier would be a perfect point. Like, then you could push over since there is no anti-air, just one Raven and 3 Marines. But now the window is getting closer to be closed out. So basically they need to kind of switch up something and decide what to do. Because longer they wait, longer it's not gonna work. Well, that sentence made 0 sense, but I think you get the gist of what I was trying to say.
Yeah, it's really up to the Terrans here.
T3 on Ash. T3 on Ash. Ash goes for stack.
Definitely up to the Terrans here. Monkey early and Ash have to try and find a way to come back in this game.
And Bunny is going T3. Bunny is like reading Ashgan's wave. Bunny is scanning Ash. I think it's a bit premature since, you know, in 10-minute mark there's really not gonna be a gas when you're defending. Maybe he's scanning for unit composition. That's true. Like I would scan for units. Vikings out. We see 2 upgrades in Bunny. I think he's gonna go for 3 upgrades now and Torse just to finish out. One Liberator is being annoying to the Protosaur.
Okay, and Joking Phantom blinks forward, but Marines are very strong against Stalkers. And almost all of Joking Phantom Stalkers go down. It's only Immortals and Disruptors, and even Disruptors are going down.
I think he wants to kill the Lib and die as fast as possible, so Monkey Girlie has a chance to stack at the Nexus. So I would say that was the play there. So Freddy completed his T3. Okay, let's see. Ash goes full Liberator. Full Liberator Ash goes. Do we see any Phoenix? I'm joking. Okay, there's a Phoenix to catch it up. Okay, perfect. Do we have range? We have range. Do we have armor? No armor.
Okay, now Bunny's gonna see this. He sees that Ash made a switch. He sold all of his bio units. He's full Lib Raven now. Although all of Ash's Ravens go down.
But the problem here,
But
the
he-
Libs, Ash in the next wave, when he's clean wave versus clean wave, it's not gonna be possible to clear, right?
Yeah.
But BCs
But-
can clear on their own, basically, since you can jump forward. So let's see what we're gonna have. Let's see how many Stalkers. Okay, we have 10 Liberators surviving. Let's see how Seed deals with it. Do we see +2? Yeah, we see +2, so Stalker's gonna die pretty quickly here. We see auto blink on C, so maybe Ashgan is utilizing this knowledge that C likes to auto blink here. Okay, this is looking very good.
Yeah, there's still the 10 Libs are still alive, and all of Seed's army went down. So now it's up to Freddy Krueger to basically deal with 2 waves. And
But what now? Because look what's coming after. So Bunny went for a lot of Vikings and more Ravens. And just Libs itself is not very good at clearing this, but since Libs cannot clear the turrets, right? So Libs don't shoot at the turrets. So there's nothing that actual does damage except
and the turrets deal an insane amount of damage, man. Like they do like 30 deep damage per second, so it's really crazy the amount of DPS that
actually
Raven
if
can
Ash
put
managed
out.
to anti-armor the Bunny's wave, then Liberators could do very good damage there. But there is no anti-armor, so okay, let's see what happens now. So Vikings
Oh, and this is a problem. So Sea Inside has a lot of Void Rays, but Joking Phantom has Phoenixes. So the Void Rays are just stuck at attacking the Phoenixes, and they don't do a lot of damage against them.
yes, that's very
And now Show Mode actually coming back. They've taken middle now.
okay. There's Disruptor, I think, who needs to be shot. Yes. So Joking, I don't think he knows that there's a Disruptor. If he saws it, that would be pretty good for the next wave. Yes, the Disruptor is dead. Okay, 2 siege tanks +0, helping to injure those Marines. Okay, anti-armor whistle will be good just to help if the Liberators on siege and go in attack mode, then it's very, very good.
Yeah, so those Libs are actually not bad at killing Vikings. Those Vikings are dying really quickly. They're not contributing a lot to this fight. And now it's Liberators against Protoss. And, well, we know how that goes. Look at all the Stalkers just dying. All the Immortals go down.
What
And now
Stalkers?
it's Phoenixes up against Void Rays. And, well, that's going very one-sided. And Shilmo turns it around and takes middle now convincingly up in the lead. They have to deal with a little... They've lost middle for, like, 10 minutes plus, so they still have some scary waves ahead of them, but man, this is looking really good for them so far.
Yes, the Lib switch was actually successful. Like I was suspicious because a lot of players are very good at dealing with Lib switches now, so I was more like enthusiastic about BCs, but in this case it actually worked out. Let's see if they can continue the push, because that's the problem with
Well-
the Libs. It's the continuing. Because
Bunny
he needs
went
to
for
add
Vikings.
Ash needs to add Vikings now himself.
Well, Bunny went for a lot of Vikings, and the thing with Vikings is that the Liberators were just shooting at everything in the ground, and then turning up into their anti-air mode and killing all the Vikings as well. So I'm not sure Vikings were the answer here. I think
Joking
he
Phantom
needed-
is still on +1 attack and 0 on air. That's an issue. I think he really needs +2 on ground and air just to make sure he clears everything fast enough.
Oh, but if he gets enough of those sweet, juicy disruptor shots, then he can make up for it.
Yes, but you know how it goes with disruptors, right? You only need to
Yeah,
miss
you
once.
hit one wave and then you miss once and it's game over.
Yes, you die. McCurdy is adding Vikings. She's choosing all the good colors. Okay, Ash is adding Thors and upgrades. Love to see Vikings from Ash as well. Maybe even back to Marines, but yeah, it's kind of hard to say.
Oh.
Like going back to
But look at
Marines would
this,
be
the
questionable.
problem... Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No. I'm just yabbering. Go ahead.
Okay, I was saying that the problem is that once all your army is air unit, once Sea Inside faces off against it, his anti-ground units just keep walking forward. So Ash having no ground units at all is actually helping contribute to splitting Sea Inside's army, and so Joking Phantom can deal with it a lot better.
Well, the thing is, he adding Thor, so there's some ground on. Well, the Lib Siege, and so they kill the ground anyway. Okay, there are Vikings from Monkey. That's gonna help a lot to help with the bunny's wave. And more Thors is the answer for Ashken. Well, it's okay. Like, it's not the worst thing to have.
Yeah, but those stores die really quickly because Sea Inside has Zealots and Immortals. And even shooting his own disruptor shots at the Thors because he knows that those liberators are not gonna let the disruptors pass.
Well,
So you might
disruptors
as
need
well
to
shoot
be
them.
on the sides, right? So you can't have disruptors in the middle if there's a leak from the libs. Like, disruptor positioning is important in this scenario. Oh, coffee is so good. Oh my god. But Joking really needs attack upgrades. He's still, okay, he has +2 on Void Race now, but he needs on the ground as well. We see gas from Ash, so he's feeling confident that they have it at the moment. So that was very successful switch that they did. And just to remind, having a pushback and a mirror is very tough. Like mirror like Protostar Terran is very punishing when it comes to middle income and the league. I mean, in the composition wise. So this push was very successful. Let's see if Ashgan can deal with the Vikings and Ravens, since he doesn't have Vikings himself. Okay, this is getting a bit dangerous now.
Yeah, Bunny has some Liberator stacking and it's up against the Protoss. And look at those disruptor shots. They land on both sides, dealing damage on
Yes.
literally both sides.
And there's Bunny's Liberators. And Ravens and Vikings sitting on top of it.
Oh, but look at Sea Inside. He just has so many Void Rays. They deal with Joking Phantom's army, and
Okay,
now
GG.
now it's show mode again on the back foot. They got 2 gases, so they were kind of feeling confident. But now look at this.
Yes, it's
Joking
GG.
Phantom
Sea
is now
Dolphins got
going
this.
for tier 3.
There's no coming back after this one.
Well, Joking Phantom's going for tier 3, so let's see if he can pull some shenanigans. I think he's just gonna go +3 and get carriers, but
Yes, doesn't matter. Like, they're dead.
now it's just Liberators against an army of air units from Bunny. And Bunny has so many Thors that everything
Yes.
goes down.
You need Vikings there. There's no other way. You need anti-armor missile and Vikings for Ash, and he didn't have anti-armor missile and no Vikings, and Bunny get enough anti-air, and that was it. Like, it is a very good try, but you need to transition out of it. Transition towards the pushing. That's what I'm trying to say. But definitely good try. But I think this is the game 3. Yeah, game
Well, the Planetary Fortress is gonna be exposed, and there's a lot of Void Rays. They're really base killers. So the Planetary Fortress 50% health, 25%. And it goes down, yeah.
just
Sweet
like that.
Elephants winning game number 2 now with a 2-1 lead over show mode.
But that was a very good try. Like, respect to Ashgan pulling it out.
Yeah, this
And
game was very
respect-
back and forth.
Respect to Bunny to making sure he has correct units to counter that.
This was a very surprising game because it was a very back and forth on a mirror match. Like, how often can you see a mirror match go this back and forth?
Yeah, exactly. So match point for Sweet Elephants.
Okay, so the teams are actually very balanced against each other, and this is kind of what we wanted to see.
So what are your predictions about race choices? Are you gonna see Zerg back on the menu for Chill Mod?
The game went a lot better when the Zerg matched up against the Protoss. Like that's very convenient because then you get the Infestor Fungals on the bio units, and that's what won them game 1. I do think Monkey Girly, after going through that game, she's gonna be like, no, I prefer my Zerg. I prefer my fungals. Let's just land some fungals and everything will be okay. From Sweet Elephant side, like I think they're kind of stuck on PTT. Like they can only move the Protoss around, but
Well, they're playing their
I-
strengths, right? So they're playing their main races.
correct. I don't think there's anyone from their team that is comfortable playing a Zerg on this level, so they're gonna stick to PTT.
I think Bunny can play Zerg, by the way. Sorry that I'm so quiet. I'm just
Well, yeah, we know
like,
that you're on, on Pfizer drugs.
yeah. Oh my God, it got to me. Like I'm just falling asleep here. Even though the game was really nice, I enjoyed it. But yeah, I would like to see someone try ZTT. Let's see
Triple
what
Zerg,
happens.
triple Zerg. Now or
But,
never.
I don't think so.
Well, Kashar, you are right that I've seen Bunny play Ravagers and he's played the Zerg before. Like I've seen him do it, but I
Yeah,
think he just feels more comfortable with Terran.
probably. I mean, in 1v1, he plays Zerg and Terran, so he's familiar with Zerg. And I'm pretty sure that he knows how to manually bile because he was biling my lips in 1v1, so confirmed.
So this is match point for Sweet Elephants due to the joking being late. Maybe, Kachar, you need coffee. It's this sweet drink that you start drinking, you never give up until you die.
I think I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna close my eyes for a second after these games.
It's like, see you in 6 hours. It's like when you're watching Winter Stream, like,
Oh my God. Yeah.
Kachar fell asleep like 1 minute just before it started.
It was 6:30 in the morning and I didn't sleep for the last couple of days. Like, and I just put down my headset and went like, okay, I'm just gonna, rest my eyes for a second and
And then the stream is over.
yes, then I wake up at 12.
Okay, so we have the screen matchup here. Sweet Elephants playing PTT again against Show Mode, which is now playing CTP. So very interesting. Okay, exactly as I said. Monkey Girly realizing, okay, that Zerg versus Protoss, like I know how to do it. That got us the game 1, so let's repeat that again. And Sweet Elephant sticking with the same race matchup, making it easy for Show Mode to just plan their races correctly to counter them.
Well, Zerg has to play out perfectly, and joking in his third place basically needs to lose his wave, and that's kind of hard to do as Protoss early game, right? Because if he wins, then there's a pre-blink.
Fighting words out of Monkey and then saying that they're not ready. That's funny.
Yes, technically she said
Nervous
she's
like
ready, right?
seconding. Well, that is true.
Protoss Terran. So I think we are gonna see a recap of the first game.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're gonna get that replay out of that first game. We're gonna see Monkey Early going for some Ling Infestor. She's gonna get some beautiful fungals on Freddy's army. And then Ash is gonna clear it up. I'm very curious to see what Bunny's gonna do, because if Bunny tries to go for some stack kind of style up against Joking Phantom, then that could be a way that they do something different here. Because I do believe, like, if they just play standard just favors shield mode here, right? So I have to say, like, I wish to see Bunny trying for some Lib Raven shenanigan.
Mm-hmm. But basically, whatever you do, you cannot win the wave on the third line. Whatever, like Leap Raven, whatever strategy you go, you need to make sure you don't win the wave, and you need to time it. So when the zealots are out, then you need to win.
I actually like to see here, like, Bunny going for tier 2 and then C inside trying to stack with Bunny. What do you think about that strategy?
It is possible. Like I have played in house like that. Basically, you go T2 as a Terran, go Leap Raven, Siege Tank, Medevac, and then C's front and blinks forward and tries to catch it.
Yeah, because C inside trying to go for, like, some stalkers and trying to stack with Freddy Krueger, I don't think that's gonna work at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I need the last two comforts. Bunny's ready. Monkey is. I assume she's ready. Good luck, have fun. Alrighty. So Kacharnova left me alone. It's very thoughtful. So I'm trying to solo cast this one.
Yes, I left.
Yes.
I ghosted you.
It's like my previous girlfriend. All the same. They're all the same. All men are pigs. Well, if you would be a good girl, you would not know that. Alright, so what do
Jerso
we have?
shooting some shots there.
No, it's just jokes. Okay, we see Lynx as expected. We see Stalkers as expected. We see
Okay,
Tito and
this
Bunny.
yeah, instant T2 on Bunny. By the way, I'd like to see this.
I think he's gonna
he-
go for that Lib Raven shenanigan.
I'd like to see him skip wave 1 though. Like he doesn't want to reveal what he's doing. He kind of want to keeps to the secret, just to keep that option of going for bio. If it's
Yeah.
gonna work, then you kind of just go bio. If you see all stalkers from joking.
You can build one Marauder, it's okay. Is the Stalker gonna survive? Well, there's a positioning what you can do as a Zerg actually to kill the Stalkers, but you have to be... You cannot build in the middle, you kind of have to build on the sides. Okay, there's nice that one. Nice Ashgan control, Reaper grenade control.
Right. So Ash lost on purpose. He only got 5 Reapers. He was always gonna lose that, even without the stalker surviving.
So Joking is
all
going for
going
the greedy build without the sentry. And Bunny did not skip, he built Lib Raven. Well, the thing is, you're gonna lose the wave anyway, so kind of no point of... And Cannon can take this damage. But actually, one Stalker went to sacrifice themselves and there's no blink. So this is gonna survive, and this is gonna fuck up the Lynx now. A bit at least, you can kill a couple Lynx. with
Yeah,
this.
there's no anti-air out of Monkey Girly, so which is normal. But now the Liberator's just gonna stay alive.
Okay,
Shoots down two Lynx.
two Lynx, so it's not that bad. Oh, 3, 4,
Or
5, as David will say. Puch, tuch,
Oh,
tuch.
it has 8 kills, the Liberator, so it definitely got a lot of value. But
Okay,
now
and
it's just...
are we gonna see another one? Nope. Well, another one.
Wait, what? How?
Yes. Well, it was delayed, it's the C. The ping wise. You get 4 beers in the belly and then you can kill it. It's okay, Ash can clear this out. And it's gonna force the... So basically now it's double bad because Ashgan cannot really push because what happens Bunny sieges on a cannon. He will probably need to be in the middle a bit more. Okay, we see the turrets, we see the Lib Siege. So Stalker just blink around. So these ones are on cooldown.
Yeah, so the Stalkers will win for the first wave. This is expected. Like, Lib Raven doesn't start stacking until like until a couple of minutes in, let's just say.
But it's okay
Like-
since C can blink back on it. But
Right.
there's a risk of losing the cannon here. Let's see if Freddy is gonna be in time to help to clear this out.
Oh, and this is big. I think, is Monkey Girly gonna be on time to get her infestors out? No, she's not. So another wave of Monkey with no infestors.
I think there was a mistake on a mineral calculation. And Ash
This is a huge mistake. So now it's gonna be 3 or 4 waves with no infestor.
3 or 4 waves. I don't think that much.
The first 3-4 waves.
Ah, that's what you mean. Yeah. From the game.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Yes, I thought for more than 3-4 waves. Okay. He dodged the Sable Matrix. The turrets are spent on Adept, so Stalker is gonna have a bit more free time. This is very
Only
good.
one Liberator. Yeah, only one Liberator doing damage. So
Yep, this is very good
Stalkers.
for joking. There's enough actually, not enough links to kill the Stalkers, but unfortunately they don't have +2 now, or they do.
Joki needs to blink
Uh,
forward.
Monkey, you get +2. You have okay. There's +2. Okay, the Stalker is gonna die now, since the pre-blink is not gonna be enough to clear this out. This could be a cannon. This could be a cannon from Ash. Ash could kill the cannon here
Mm,
because Bunny is full back, so the turrets are not gonna be in time.
Ash does have +1/+1, and there's still some Stalkers left alive, so they get the blink forward. And yeah, you were right. This is canon.
Yes.
Now shield mode with a lead here,
Yes, but
and the Reaper's even clearing the turrets. Yeah.
Joking is blinking back. I would rather see blink. Okay, this is actually good because Bunny did not micro the Ravens, so the turrets are on a cooldown, and Stalkers have more time to clear this out. Okay, there's a pre-blink. So this is the point, since C doesn't have Zealots yet, the pre-blink is beneficial. So Joking needs to blink either on the sides, just to help to split apart, because if it's like one clumped up army, then it's gonna be bad time for Monkey.
Oh, but the problem is here, the infestors have arrived and they get the fungal. They land on the stalkers, and now the stalkers blink forward and they get the infestor. So the fungals didn't really land on the bio, but they did kill enough reapers to where
For Ash to clear this
Ash's
out.
army's Ash's army is still way bigger.
Well, the thing is that Bunny is gonna get stronger and stronger, right? He's going T3, and he's gonna get lib range. So he's
Yeah,
gonna
he
get
doesn't
stronger
have
and
enough
stronger.
liberators though.
It's fine, because he's gonna have enough in time. But basically, Sinsa needs to move forward. Because
And
both
get
of them
some
are back, right? And Sinset was not forward previous as well. So basically,
Yeah,
both of them will be back, and there's just too big time gap between the waves.
plus, if Inside wants to save the liberators of Bunny, he needs to start getting some Zealots, some Phoenixes, to really like rush in there and protect the liberators.
Okay, Stalkers are blinking forward, so Infestors doesn't have a range for the bio.
Ooh, but does get a little bit of a good fungal there. And I think that fungal's gonna be enough. Ash's army is pretty big. And it's still 1-1 to 1-1, so no bio army gets the upgrade advantage.
This Ash is going
And-
T2 now, and Freddy's going T2 now. So it's kind of like a bit lateish, but it's still okay. Like it's considering that they have a lot of things to clear out. I think they just played safe. Okay, and the Bunny again wasted all the turrets on one leaked unit, so there's no turrets. But well, Joking just blinks in in the turrets. Phoenix are using the graviton on units, not killing ravens.
And
There's
2 liberators stack, so
Lurker. Oh, Disruptor hit on the lurkers.
yeah, and now the liberators are still alive. They're still there. They're still shooting. 9 kills, 15 kills. So these liberators getting insane amount of value.
But
Now the
if there's a
Hydras are
fungal,
gonna
the
go
lips are
down.
not gonna matter because Ash has enough marines.
let's
Disruptor
see.
recharge. Okay, Reapers push the back, so Disruptor did nothing. And there's enough marines to clear this out.
Yeah, there's still like 10 plus marines here, and all the liberators go down. So the advantage really going for Showmon here.
Ash
It
again
seems like
with
they're
his clutch.
dominating.
Ash with his
The-
clutches. Okay,
Very
Joker
true.
Phantom is still in the back. He really needs to move forward because he needs time to clear this. And longer he's in the back, it's gonna get weaker and weaker. And he's giving opportunity to the bottom team to stack the libs with the Stalkers because Stalkers are front now and they're blinking forward. And okay, the Lurkers are all in together, so they get killed by Disruptors.
Fungal, okay, gets the fungal. Link's doing
Void
the
Race
same amount
survived,
of
so Void
damage.
is gonna kill the libs. And there's a fungal on bio. Booms. And another one. Second fungal. Booms. There we go.
Ooh, this is nasty.
Joking really needs to move forward. Like, he needs to move forward. Okay, let's see what's going on. One Raven, so that's good. So if there's anti-armor missile on those all Ravens, it would be perfect for Joking since he has Phoenix heavy army. Okay, there goes the anti-armor missile. Let's see if it's not gonna expire though before Joking can manage to catch up because Bunny changed the positions. Okay, there's High Templar, pretty good, and now the Ravens are dead. Let's see how many Liberators survive. Yeah, but overall, I like Show Mode's game sense. Like they kind of knew what everything they need to do. A bit of maybe some improvements on execution, but overall, like very decent play, and Sweet Elephants are having a hard time to counter Chill Mode's experience here.
I think the problem is that like
Booms.
it started that Sweet Elephants, they kind of picked the same race matchup they had the last game, and so Show Mode kind of like, okay, you're gonna play Protoss on lane 1. Since I know that, I'm just gonna go Zerg lane 1. And then I think Monkey Girly just knows exactly how to punish the Protoss really strongly. And the way you punish the Protoss is actually not punishing the Protoss. You punish the race
After
after
that.
the Protoss.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, there's 2 Vikings now. Okay, their prismatic alignment is spent on the Viking. Okay, Disruptor killed a couple of Stalkers, and there's +2. Like, Joking has +2, so that's very good. He has +2 on air, so it's gonna help out to clear at least a lot of Stalkers. And Monkey Girlie moved front, so she has easier time to access the Stalkers and help to clear as much as possible. Okay, there's Microbio Shop, very good, I like that. And Fungal, I think it's an auto-casted Fungal, but still very good. Oh, no, there was no other. Unfortunately, there was no other Fungal. So 3 Libs, 2 Ravens. Is it gonna be enough? I don't think so.
Some Medivacs out of Kruger here.
Well, it is okay when you're defending, but the problem is Bunny doesn't have any biological units to heal. So basically, the Medivacs are not helping for the whole team. It only helps for his wave. So it's a bit of a questionable return of investment there.
Yeah, Medivacs are just too expensive for 3v3 and 1v1. They're kind of like kings because you for 1 Medivac you kind of get 3, but here you only get 1 Medivac for 5, so it's really expensive. And when your whole team is not using it, then you can't really justify not having that money spent on DPS.
Yes, because you can get the Medivac if the whole team can benefit from it. So basically, it heals for 3 waves, or it's like 3 Medivacs for 1 versus 1. But yeah, it's. Let's see. Maybe it works. Maybe that's something new that I don't know, but I kind of have suspicion that it's not gonna be as efficient as spending minerals somewhere else.
I think Monkey would be so much far ahead if instead of Lurkers, she went for Ravagers. That'd be an interesting sight to see, but she's playing it safe. Playing for what she knows best. Infestor Lurker.
I think lurkers are fine as long as you put them in the corners, right? So you force out the scans and you force and you take a bit of deceptor damage. As long as she's not going up more than 2, I think it's fine. Like 2 lurkers are okayish, especially if you add together that it kills the bio with the fungal. So bio is already red from the fungal. And it just
Yeah,
helps to
but the
finish it
hype
off.
train, man. Like, Ravagers are all the hype, so.
Yes, let's not forget that there's other units as well. Like Ravagers is not the only thing that Zerg has. Ravagers probably would be more fun factor. Yes, that's true.
Yeah. It's more flashy, let's put it that way. If you've seen Demon Slayer, those last episodes, and yeah, flashy. So you
Ash-
watch Demon Slayer?
You mean Doom?
Doom?
Yes. Are you talking about Doom, right?
No. The anime, Demon Slayer.
No. I haven't seen it. I'm old school. I only played Doom.
But it's not a game though.
Yes, you can watch gameplay of Doom. You know, story-wise
Okay,
for
okay.
cinematics.
That is true. Okay, so now some Liberator stack here out of Bunny.
Mhm.
Like, there's a lot of Ravens and Libs. Let's see what he can get done. Disruptors managed to take out the Lurkers before they even get there because both Lurkers are together instead of spread out, so they kind of
Yes.
die together.
I would love to see Monkey recognizing that and moving them apart. Okay, this is
3
actually a big
waves
stack.
here though.
This is big
Yeah, there's
stack. But Ash has
this is
+3.
3 waves.
Ash has +3 and Bio is 2-2.
Yeah, that's a really good cash that you just said there. Ash is 3-3 against the other Bio that's 2-2. And so 3-3, the upgrades make such a huge difference in Terran versus Terran. But there is still gonna be a stack. Some Liberators are still
Yes.
here, some Medivacs are still here.
Ash didn't manage to
Well-
clear that out and Phoenix move forward and I'll get disable metrics, but since all the turrets get spent, so there's gonna be. I would love
Turrets
to
have
see
a lot of DPS, but they weren't
do we
doing
have any
anything.
immortals? If you have only 1 immortal, maybe like up to like 3-4 would be nice here. How many High Templars do we have? High Templars are not front, so where are they? High Templars?
Okay, not the best disruptor shots from C inside. He really needed better disruptor shots to at least kill the infestors, but he's not even getting the infestors.
Yes, so there's
He's
gonna
just
be
getting
fungal.
one lurker.
So there's gonna be fungal.
Yeah, and that last wave was really a huge window for them to win, but now that wave is gone. And look, Ash hitting anti-armor missiles.
Yes, he has a
Freddy
Thor now.
Krueger.
There's Corruptors to slay down those
Yeah.
medevacs.
And
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger is still not 3-3, so Ash is still dominating in upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
Turrets again.
Anti-armor missiles. Oh, there's no energy. Okay, there's Blink Forward, very nice, avoiding the turrets and avoiding the disable matrices. And yeah, then comes in +3
It-
Void Rays.
It's a little bit easier for us to say like, oh, the Ravens are missing their the turrets, right? But the thing is, like, it's a little bit more complicated because Joking Phantom has so many High Templars. So from Bunny's perspective, if he doesn't use the turrets as early as he can, then they're all gonna get feedback.
That's true.
And
That's
he
very
might
true.
not even get the turrets anyway, so I can see from his side, it's like, okay, I need turrets. But the turrets that last game, like, he managed to get them, but they didn't contribute anything. So, like, there was a ton of DPS being missed there.
Yes, yes, the Raven micro is very tricky, so you kind of have to predict a bit what's gonna go on in the next 10 seconds. And that's very hard thing to do in the dynamic fight like that. Okay, 2 Thors are clearing out the libs. And the Thors are gonna help out for the Bunny save as well.
Okay, and now Joking Phantom with a carrier earlier this time and +3 already.
Very good. Yes, the carrier is the nail in the coffin for this kind of a build. That's what we saw in the finals as well from Grumpy Kittens. They went early carriers, and carriers are a trouble for Ravens since there's no Thors out, and the carrier is a pain in the ass for the Ravagers and for the Archons that comes after. Because carrier is just sitting in the back like what 8 range, and just doing insane amount of DPS with +3. And since you can't kill the interceptors, you have to kill the carrier itself. It's gonna take a long time until you reach it. And then when you reach it, it has like 450 HP, +2 armor on the base. So it's gonna take a while. And Ash has 3 Thors, anti-armor missile probably on the second now.
The carriers are pretty fat units. They have a lot of... They're pretty chunky. They're big, they have a lot of armor and a lot of health.
Yes, the Grandma feed them pretty well. Gave a lot of lunches. Okay, Disruptor. Ooh, Disruptor was good from Joking. There's a small stack of 7 Liberators. Let's see if it's gonna be enough.
Well, look at Monkey Girly. She already has so many Corruptors. She has 9 Corruptors.
Yes, and Mutus. Veet +2.
Yeah, 2 Corruptors. Corruptor armor, man. 4 armor. That's a lot of armor on a unit.
So basically, yeah, when you play Corruptors versus Carriers, you get armor first, just because of that reason. Yeah, I think chill mode got this. Like, there's no really a possible comeback unless like Librarian magically stacks at the Nexus and Protoss doesn't kill it, and then it's like Zerg gets absolutely ravaged. But there's like Vipers out already, so Viper's gonna help out with the stack there, and that's another nail in the coffin. So I think we are going to go for game 5. Any minutes in. Any minutes in.
I think it's gonna be a couple of minutes before
yes,
we get
yes,
there.
yeah,
We
that's
might need to wait for tier 4 to kick in because
Yes, I was
Well,
very
it's a-
optimistic about that.
it's a very slow death. Liberators are actually make it very hard to kill you. Like, they don't win, but they don't let you die either, right? Like, even at this point, I don't think the libs are gonna let them die. And then Corruptors are also not particularly good at killing you. So it's gonna be a while. But the thing is, like, if you look at shield mode, they have 3 gases. So right now it's, again, similar to that first game where there was 9 gases to 0. The Zerg was up against the Protoss, getting the fungals, everything. So, okay, see inside, again, 3 carriers trying for something.
Well, the Zerg has the ability to pull back the Thors, right, from Ash and pull back the carriers from Joking. So any of those 2 units that you pull back is going to be very, very good. and then Parasitic Bomb just clears every air stack. So 20 minutes, 5 minutes until T4.
Okay, but Monkey Girlie's Vipers are on automatic abduct, so they're not really abducting Thorser carriers. They're just abducting stalkers.
Next day, next day.
Okay, they get the scan on the Lurker. Lurker goes down.
The Stalker pullback wasn't purpose, right? It's strategic pull on the Stalker. Since you wanna kill.
No, yeah, of course.
Of course, right. What's the APM? What's the APM? So Bunny is averaging 149 APM with the lips.
Man, the libs cleared everything. Oh my god, almost everything of Ashe went down just to the libs. The Ravens are really chunky. They kind of help protect the libs a lot, but there's still 4 Thors here from Ashe. And even though See Inside... Yeah, See Inside went for a switch, so he sold a lot of units, because now he has a lot of Archon. His 5 carriers with +3 attack, and next to no Stalker. So he is trying something.
And Corruptors go for the P, go for the bathroom. And that's gonna be a lot of damage in that. Let's see if Joking finishes up with Disruptors. He only has 1. Okay, never mind. But let's see if maybe whoever comes in and finishes up the Nexus. Could be as well Monkey Girlie going for the bathroom again next wave. Oh, the Thors are doing devastating damage there.
Now, there's a lot of Immortals here from Joking Phantom, and since See Inside sold most of his ground unit, those Immortals can really do a lot of damage on the Nexus really quickly. So let's see if they kill the Nexus.
Well, Immortals are dead.
Carrier versus carrier fight. So we get Sky Toss against Sky Toss.
It would be nice to see if Monkey pulls the Thors and carriers in her wave. That would be perfect, just to help out with extra DPS there. But I think it's not gonna really matter. Okay, let's see if the Corruptors go for the bathroom again. Oh no, they go for Medivacs. Two Lurkers killed a lot of units there. What's the upgrades? +3, +3.
Yeah, there's just no stacking potential here for Sweet Elephants. Look at Shield Mode Ashe already with the second gas, feeling very confident here. Oh, also, Monkey Girlie's second gas. Are we gonna get second gas from Joking?
They really want to drag this game out. They can finish up with 1 gas.
Well, I think they're playing it safe, right?
Well, safe playing would be not gassing, right?
Well, I haven't seen them scam their opponents, so they don't know how many gases their opponents are on.
They scanned it. They scanned. I'm not sure what's the timing, but they scanned eventually at some point near past. Basically, the safe play is not to get the second gas, right? Just try to kill as fast as possible.
Well, if you know your opponents are on 0 gases, then yeah, the safe play is just to stay on 1.
Yes, yes. Well, it's okay. Like, they're winning teams, so they can just use it as a psychological advantage as well, right? So they can drag the game out a bit and put the Sweet Elephants in a bit more depressive mode, so they kind of lose the will to live. And then it's easy peasy, like psychological advantage for the game 5.
Well, right now, if Shield Mode manages to win, it's gonna be 2-2.
Yes.
But if you actually look at the games, it's 2-1 in favor of Shield Mode. So now Sweet Elephants is gonna feel the pressure. They're like, okay, if we get another Protoss versus Zerg, we're not gonna win this match.
Well, they have to play better. So basically, C's four beers are maybe not really helping anymore. You know, Stalker Blink Micro takes a lot of effort, a lot of concentration, especially to get with Disruptors. You have to micro pretty much throughout the whole wave, like a whole 60 seconds. It's not like just for 20 seconds.
And then you have to make units and still get upgrades on time and everything. And you have to land all your Disruptor shots perfectly. So Protoss is kind of a hard race to play.
Corruptors going for P. It was mismicroed a bit.
They just stopped paying. They're just hugging the Nexus, not really doing anything.
Yes, Monkey Girl is mentioning that as well. I think it was not like manually put there. I'm not sure which team Bunny is playing on. Maybe he confused sides. Very
Yeah.
tactical disruptor from Joking.
Okay, so now we're gonna get. We have 5 immortals here, and they're gonna keep walking forward. They're gonna start hitting the Nexus. Each immortal does 50 damage per shot. It takes the Nexus down to 25% HP.
Yeah, it's any minute now.
Okay, so if the Corruptors start being on the Nexus is gonna go down, but will they? And the answer is no. Yes, sort of. Some of them do. And actually, the 4 that kept peeing on it isn't. Nexus goes
That's
down
enough,
and GG. Now we're gonna
Alrighty.
go with a 2-2 score. So we're gonna get the last game, taking it all the way to game 5. Well, 4, but also 5.
Yes. So anyway, it's the final game. No more games after this one.
Yeah. Whoever wins the next game is the winner of the match. They will end up in 3rd place with a $250 prize for their team. The 4th team will still end up with a pretty good amount, $125 for their team.
I think Kachar passed out again. Oh, he's there. Good morning.
I think you woke him up.
Yes, yes.
Good morning. Good morning, Trudeau. Oh my god. Oh, I'm
So,
bugged.
Kachar, because I know you were watching the game. What do you think?
Do you think he was watching the game?
Yeah, I was watching.
For the first 5 minutes?
Uh,
But...
I'm putting
I
him on the spot here on purpose.
I think I think if Bunny held turrets a couple of waves, they could actually win. But
Yes, I think so too.
mm,
Since Joking was all in the back, right? So Bunny had extra room for stacking.
Okay. So far, whenever there's a Protoss versus Zerg, the Zerg wins. So this is really depending on the matchup so far. The matchup screenshot. So
mean-
let's see what we get from the matchup screenshot.
the thing is
Ooh.
the PT the Protoss team has to push at the right time and kill the cannon, right? And I don't know, like Bunny going tier 2 there is just there's no kill potential. So they basically just gave up the
I think it was fine, right? If you played the Medevac Marauder strategy. And you sit on a cannon. And siege on a cannon and Stalker's reinforce. I think it's doable. The execution was a bit off, but overall, like I think strategy-wise, it's playable. Because it's okay to lose the wave for the first couple of waves because there could be a blink back, but then in a critical moment they need to switch positions.
No, but you can also win lose the wave with bio, right? And then when you win big. And then you just go and kill the cannon.
That's true. Yeah, but I think in this specific match, race matchup, there's at least 2 strategies that you can play off safely. But they have to be played out, like execution-wise, has to be on point. No room for this macro. So apparently the links are broken.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
I think that Bunny opening on the first wave, I think that's a big mistake
Yes.
because he just let Joking do the optimal build
Hmm.
instead of forcing him into getting a sentry, getting extra adepts, and not building full on the.
I agree. I agree with that.
But at the same time, Joking already made 3 adepts. Like he had 3 adepts.
Yeah, I think you need at least 4. I learned that the hard way.
Okay, we have a small break for a couple minutes. So we have Terran
Okay.
Protoss Terran versus Zerg Terran Protoss. So no mirror matchups. Uh,
I'm actually not sure how this is gonna go because how is Monkey gonna play this? That's CVT.
this is actually
So
tough. Like I would give advantage to TPT here. Yeah, this is tough race choices.
yeah, the same thing happened. So
Because
last game,
the
Sweet
Terran
Elephant didn't.
yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
go.
sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
Okay, I was just saying, like last game, Sweet Elephants are the ones that switched around. They stayed with the same matchup, but now it's Shield Mode that stayed with the same matchup. So Sweet Elephants kind of capitalizing on that, knowing that Shield Mode is gonna go for Zerg on first wave. They changed the Protoss, and now, yeah, the matchups. This is playable for Sweet Elephants.
Yeah, because the Terran's gonna kill Zero for the first 5 minutes, and then Protoss is gonna kill Terran just because it's Protoss, and then there's too much leak for Terran Protoss. So basically, Terran with the leak is gonna kill it. The question is who is gonna go T2, like because either Terran versus Protoss can go T2, or they can just all be T1 and just try to force it, try to force the bunker.
But what kind of Zerg are we gonna get? Are we gonna get some Lingbane Zerg, like Lingbane Muta Zerg? I think that's the style that Monkey likes to play. She's going up against 2 Terrans.
It could be possible since the Protoss is not before that, but it's very vulnerable versus the leak, so she has to make sure that the Joking Phantom on the third line clears out his wave, which is big if because there's gonna be a
It's
leak.
not possible, right?
It's gonna be a
Like
leak on the first 2 lines.
yeah, the Protoss just can't clear a Terran with some Stalkers mixed in.
Hmm.
It's just not possible.
So
But at the same time,
it is possible, but basically the timings have to be very crisp. That Protoss sits on a cannon, kills the Terran, then comes Link Bane, muted. Then it's possible,
but at the same time, like something we're not discussing, Ash is gonna go tier 2 up against the Protoss. So this time we might see Ash getting some Libraven and trying to stack. So that's also very interesting. Like if he manages to stack, he can do some damage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because at the same time though, like what is the third lane of Sweet Elephants gonna do? Is he also going to go for a tier 2 against the Protoss? So this matchup I don't think it's very easy to call. Like there are multiple strategies both teams can do on every lane.
Well, yeah, I think in this case, experience is the one that's gonna determine which team is gonna take it. Like this experience with these kind of weird race matchups and weird strategies, like basically what to put where and who goes T2. Like because it's not gonna be individual play here. It's gonna be you have to play 3 versus 3 kind of a style. So you need to synergize. If you don't synergize in this specific race matchup, you're just dead. You have to kind of come up with a team strategy what to do. And maybe it means losing the bunker, maybe it means losing the first 3-4 minutes and stacking on the bunker and who front, who back. But so yeah, let's see. It comes down to experience and to be fair, Joe Mode has a lot of experience with these kind of weird matchups. But let's see who is gonna call the shots, who is gonna tell who is gonna do what.
Okay, and we're just getting set up. The teams, all the players are taking a break. This has been like 3 hours now, so I do I do understand everyone needs a minute to get out of the chair, things, have some thoughts, right? Like go to the bathroom, because this is the last game of the tournament. After this game is done, the tournament is completely over. Whoever wins this next game wins the match. So there's a lot of the line. I can see like Freddy Krueger probably very nervous about taking this game to a third date. So let's see what happens. Just
Oh my God,
breathe.
I just figured what I wrote.
Pictures of children. What?
I meant take fresh air. Look at the pictures of your children. I wrote just pictures of children. You know, some kind of pedo just in the chat.
Yeah, FBI. This one right here.
FBI, open up. Oh God, it's too late. It's like midnight already. I need to be in the bed. Oh, fun times. Well, the funny thing, when I was in the United States, FBI actually picked me up on questioning, and
Really?
yes, I'm definitely on their NSA watch list. Basically, they are checking everything that I do and right, just because I'm being as a suspect in a specific case.
Oh, you were a suspect?
It's a long story.
Okay, so Jersel and some crime deals here. You heard it here first.
But yeah, but I think definitely, well, there is no case, right? So I was let go after like hour and 30 minutes of interrogation. But basically, I think how it goes is that I'm on a low maintenance watch list, just check every incoming internet message and outgoing.
So,
So if I go
Inter-
Jason Bourne mode and start yelling all the keywords, then they will take me out.
so you got interrogated for an hour and 30 minutes. Is it like
Yes, that happened.
good cop, bad cop kind of thing? It's like, oh no, I'm a good guy. I'm trying to keep you out of jail here. You gotta talk to me, buddy.
No. It was just there was some situation, and they basically just want to make sure they have all the correct information, and there's no like bad cop, good cop. There's nothing that serious. It's just a conversation and serious questioning, very detailed.
What were you doing the night of 12 a.m. December 7?
Something
like
that.
that.
Alrighty. Bunny is ready. Is Monkey Garly ready? Okay, perfect.
Go.
Good luck, have fun. Game point.
Hey man, it's been over a month now, I believe, and it's finally gonna be over after this one game.
Yes, I'm sending my invoice to Kachar and Tris about my streaming hours. Like I managed to clock in 40 hours of stream, I think in round of 16 already.
It's a good idea.
Yes, it's like $100 per hour.
Should probably send mine as well.
Yes, it's like easy like $6,000. We're gonna get that back from the sponsors and the viewers, you know, YouTube monetization. Like our best YouTube in the GTSO channel, it's almost 1,000 views. So we're getting there. We're getting there. That was from last year's tournament finals where you played with David and Kida.
No,
What,
no,
what
it's
Novelli?
actually it passed
You were
1K.
famous.
It passed 1K?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
nice, nice. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're famous.
Yes.
You're famous.
There we go.
No,
Famous
you're
for
not.
losing, but
Not yet.
still.
Oh, I think
Look.
Joking Fandom's going for Ravagers.
Oh wait, I didn't see that. Joking Phantom is the Zerg, here. And it's Monkey Girly playing Protoss. So
Ooh,
they're going for the TC stack.
I didn't notice that as well, yeah.
Oh wait,
But this is gonna be spicy.
actually, I'm not even sure what they're going for this game.
Well, from all three races, Monkey really hates Protoss, so that's interesting that they decided to do that. Ash is staying
I
with the Terran.
I would think that Monkey would have played Terran at least. Like, there's no need for the Protoss, right?
Mm. Well, if
Like,
they
I
wanna,
know
if they wanna go that kind of build, yeah, I think so too. They could just play Zerg Terran Terran.
Yeah, because if Joking can play Bios, he's done it before. That's cool, but
Okay, there's a lot of.
I'm not sure
leak.
about the Protoss.
Well, we played with Joking in houses, so he knows how to do Ravagers. He knows very well how to play Ravagers. He skipped the armor for the first wave, so maybe he's gonna get for the second one.
Okay, and this is pretty standard, by the way. Everyone, Ravagers do lose out for like the first 5 minutes until like a certain point where the Ravager Bios just completely clear everything.
Ash didn't get
But-
+1.
Ravagers with no libs. I'm not sure about that.
If Ash had +1 here, he would clear this out comfortably, but yeah. Since I
Not
got
Sim.
Blink, I don't agree with the Blink here, just because it's gonna make his wave very weak in the next wave. There's no Sentry from Monkey, which is she could benefit from the Sentry here, but she pulls it out. What happened
Okay,
there? Was Freddy
because
T2?
Freddy isn't. Yeah,
These-
no, Freddy isn't tier 2, but he's not building units. So did Freddy
That's
just AFK?
He banked. Maybe he's trying to confuse. Well, I'm confused definitely. Okay,
yeah,
he
and we
spent
can
something.
see everything. So
Okay, he built more bio. And Joking cleared everything almost, but he doesn't have armor, so his Ravagers are dying faster because, you know, Reapers have +1. Would love to see... Okay, let's see if there's a scan. No scan. Okay, scan is a bit... okay, scan is in time, actually. Archons didn't get any damage there. Auto Blink Stalkers reduces the DPS, so Ash has easier time to clear this out. Okay, one Stalker. Even that I think is gonna go... No, okay, 32 HP, so it's not a big deal. No sentries. Yeah,
and there's too many stalkers from Monkey. Freddy Krueger is committing to tier 1 army.
It's very hard
and-
to just... Okay, there comes the sentries, but this could be already too late.
There's 9 stalkers.
Okay, let's see. We have +1 armor. Very good.
So can Joking land the Bios? And the answer is... Sort of? No, he's missing a lot of them. So Joking... He can't miss those Bios. He has to land basically every single bio.
Yes. Well, he was dealing with a lot of leak that was not supposed to be there. Because Protoss is supposed to clear his wave. But the sentries... Well, it's unfortunate, but let's see what's gonna happen now. Let's see if Monkey Girl can clear out this Protoss leak and the Terran. Which is gonna be rough.
Yeah, because the problem is that now Monkey's adding so many zealots, and that's great. You do want zealots against bio
Adepts.
that Freddy Krueger has. Yeah, adepts. Sorry,
Yes.
she's adding adepts, which is good against the bio. But the problem is that CNside has a lot of stalkers, and he's leaking a lot of those stalkers. And
Okay, the Ravagers can clear out the leak. Let's see if
the adepts can do no damage.
the Biles need
So
to be
now I have
faster to
Stalker.
save the cannon. Okay, close enough. Okay, +2 armor. Let's see the Biles. Biles are goodish. I like it.
Okay, these are better bios. Yeah,
Yeah.
these are way better bios. And look at the amount still alive.
Yes, it's Bunny T2. Bunny is going T2 now.
Okay, so with the scan, this army from CNside can disappear very quickly.
Yes, with the Ravagers.
he-
It's just that you just need to target the sentries. Targeting sentries
gets
was
it?
sort of there. Yes.
Exactly.
But it's enough. Like even without perfect bios, it's still enough. And this is gonna be big trouble now because Monkey is gonna have perfect units. She has sentries. She has everything she needs. And look at the Freddy Krueger's wave is already half damaged out. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the bunny is gonna get clumped up from this leak. And if the bio is clumped up, you know what happens with the bios.
Yeah, the bios have an even easier time just landing on all of the bios. So if Joking could clear Bunny with his wave spread out, imagine when it's all clumped up. Like it's gonna be really bad. And there's barely any bio left. Look at that. The Ravagers, even with no bios, are enough to just clear all of the Marines.
Let's see if Joking targets the sentries. If he kills the sentries, then Terran has zero issues clearing this out. Okay, sentries are all dead. Okay, GG.
Yeah, this is gonna be bunker, and so Ravagers are really bad early game, but they're still winning now early game. And once that mid game comes, the Ravagers are gonna get even stronger. And Terran has a really hard time dealing with Ravagers until they get the right army composition, and it kind of takes a while for them to get there. So the Zerg can kind of capitalize and use their their insane mineral advantage to just get a lot of army units. Like the Zerg can just start getting a ton of mutas, and the counters to the Ravagers just kind of like get cleared.
Only way how... Okay, they're going gas. They're going long game. That means there's T3 coming up. Bunny's still not T2. 7 minutes in the game. Kind of reminds me of something. And basically, the only comeback strategy what I see here is Freddy going T3 immediately, going libs heavy lib Raven, stack on the Monkey Girly, and then with the libs kill the Ravagers. That's the only way how I see them coming back in this game. If they don't do that pretty much immediately now, then it's GG. Because they're gonna have too much units. +2 on Ash with the Liberator. Yeah, Freddy's wave is non-existent. Okay, save the Disruptors, don't shoot. Okay, Disruptors are saved, very good. There's scan to kill the Widow Mines and scan ahead for the wave. Bunny is half spread, but the Disruptor is still gonna do a lot of damage just because there's no Widow Mines. So you can even wait. You can wait out until the owl clumps up and then shoot. Okay, that's what she does.
And that's exactly what Monkey does and lands all of the Disruptor shots, getting insane value on each and every single one of them. So Monkey Girly, we were kind of worried at the beginning of the game, saying like, oh, she's not a Protoss player, but if she lands those Disruptor shots, you're basically a Protoss player. That's what it takes. Land Disruptors and blink Stalkers correctly. And you're kind of 90% there.
Yes and no. But
No?
yeah, no. There's a lot more for Protoss to do, like especially when it comes to unit positioning and what kind of units to get and upgrade timings, like micro sentries. It's kind of small details that needs to be done correctly. If you don't do it, the Protoss doesn't have the efficiency. But in this case, like as a team, they did very good job and they managed to clear out as much as they need to clear out. And now Monkey has easier time to clear everything out. But probably she could benefit from all the Immortals and Voiders, but in this case it's still gonna be enough. And the bio is gonna get clumped up, and the bios are gonna kill them off.
Okay, and I like this from Joking. So like I was saying, like, just get Mutalisk, right? Once that tier 2 Terran comes in, he starts trying to get Liberators to counter your Ravagers. Just get a crap ton of Mutalisk, and if you have the advantage, it's gonna be enough to clear.
Okay, they're going for
And
double
now-
gas. So they're going
Yes.
gas heavy. So basically the idea is to kill in the late game. Let's see if they manage to pull it off. It is possible.
Well, Shomad isn't scanning them, and they haven't gassed, so they haven't caught on to what's happening. They might think like, oh, we're so far ahead this last game, oh, we're doing so great.
Yes,
and
I'm holding
then-
my urge of telling them in the chat, our chat.
yes. Please don't.
yes. I'm not even touching my keyboard, I'm like only in mouse. It's kind of hard to type with mouse. Oh, these other shots are pretty decent. Okay, I would love to see Corruptors now as well, because this okay. Freddy is going T3 now. So basically, only way how I see them coming back in the game if he manages to push Lib Raven, because currently there's zero. There's Monkey Girl really needs Voiders just as an insurance. You need Voiders before Libs are out, not after. Because if the Libs are out, you have 0 Voiders, then it's very hard because it's too late. You need to, as a Protoss, you need to build preemptively. You need to build units that are not there yet, but that could be out in next wave. So basically, I remember I told you as well in the Protoss versus Terran how to build the meta build is you get a Voider before you see any air units out. Around 7-8 minutes.
Yeah, so far from what I've understood, the best way to play Protoss is just to play Terran or Zerg. But we'll see.
What do you mean?
Just don't play Protoss. It's too complicated and not great right now. It's not in a good spot.
I like Protoss to play Protoss. Like I love it. It's way more intense.
It's kind of like high risk and low reward, so it doesn't pay off that well.
And like Protoss is very strong in the early game. Basically, it's the only thing that establishes dominance in the first 5 minutes. The transition part is the tricky part. You need to transition, and your teammates need to do everything correctly. But the thing is that happens with the Protoss player on the team is that it gets early advantage, and then people relax, and then things go south. You know, if people start relaxing.
It's kind of awkward because let's say,
Yes.
for example, you're up against Zerg, and it's like, okay, I get the advantage, I get stalkers, and that's all perfect. But then the Zerg gets infestors and gets a lot of fungals on the next army. So like it even when it's strong in the early game, it's kind of like still meh. So I don't know. It's not like Zerg is terrible in the early game either. So I don't know. I'm not feeling the Protoss anymore.
I see. Freddy is banking. He has 1000 minerals. The thing is, he can't really bank for long. Since bottom team is gassing, they're getting anti-air, like Monkey is getting Phoenix, getting Voiders out. So that's very, very good news. Okay, Freddy's going Taurs. Huh? Why?
Okay, so I don't know if Showed Mode catched on to what's happening, but they all got one gas, and so
Why Taurs? I'm curious. What's the logic here? To
they
kill
are
Liberators?
ahead again.
To kill the Liberators? Monkey really needs to add Zealots. So one thing as a Protoss that you do in this situation, you sell half of the Adepts and you add Zealots, like 6-8 Zealots for the pushing, because of the charge. You really need charge. Just to help out with the DPS. And that's one of the mistakes Protoss are often making, not making Zealots when pushing. Because there's a lot of like small units like Siege Tank there, Thor there, Marauder there, that Zealots are very, very good at clearing out. Okay, let's see what we have here. So Freddy spent his minerals. They are not going for third gas. He get third Thor. We have 4 disruptors on C inside side. 4 Liberators, a Thor there. Bunny is in the middle. He's not front, not back. He's in the middle. And bottom team is getting 1 gas each. They're all full front and just full on pushing mode. Just Ravager, Mutalisk. I would love to see some Hydralisks for Joking Phantom and Infestors. Libs, Void Ray Disruptor, plus 2 upgrades. So basically what I'm seeing from chill mode, they are in the kill mode, so basically chill mode in the kill mode. And they are into for killing.
Oh, look at that disruptor
Yeah,
shot,
these other
killing
shots are
Bio and a ghost.
Sato shots are good. I think this is closing out. The Thor's gonna die from the Liberators. You don't see that too often, but it happens.
A lot of. Okay, and yeah, you're right. Joking Phantom in killed mode, just throwing all of the bios at the Planetary Fortress. He just wants to end this game.
I think Monkey's
get
gonna do
that
something
third
similar
place.
with the Disruptors. Especially if she moves Disruptors closer to the army. I think she can go for the same thing. Okay, 3 Stalkers, 2 Disruptors, now recharge in their side. Disruptors on outcast maybe? No, okay, 2 saved for this wave. Let's see, Bunny's wave is a bit clumped up, so it's if
No
with a
pre-shoot?
good timing,
Oh, yeah,
it's easy to kill. There's Storm, so Bunny is having hard time dealing with Protoss League, and after that Zerg. There's Crafters out. Okay, there's one Overseer, but I don't think it catches the sides for the Widow Mines, so maybe a second Overseer would be nice, just to cover the whole field. But there's Observer from Monkey on the left side, so it's perfect. The Subshoot's good. Killed most of the units in the back. Some Zealots would be nice to kill the Ravagers. T3 on Zergs on Joking, so we're gonna see some Vipers out. And +3/+3. Let's see if the bottom team scan. Let's see, Ash, he usually is the one who scans. No scan on the gases.
Okay, and the Planetary Fortress is losing a lot of health really quickly. Thor is doing tons of damage. It's going down to below 25%. Only 15 HP, and the Disruptors go for the kill. Monkey Girly hitting one for the team. Now, the game is over with a 3-2 score going in favor of Shield Mode. So GG.
Yes, yes. Very nice. Let's get up our team.
There you have it. We have our third place winners. Congratulations, Ash, Monkey.
Oh,
Joking.
what a great spicy final round.
Yes,
Wha-
this definitely was spicy.
Thanks all the audience who had patience and waited for 1 hour
Fucking noob teammate.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
because our beloved Joking was still taking his beauty sleep and let like 30 people waiting. So no pressure, Joking. What do you have to say about the round?
Um,
Oh,
it was fun.
yes.
C was very good on Protoss. Enjoyed his stalker play.
Well, but 4 beers, you know, caught up on him.
Okay, so I'm actually I have a question. That final game, you guys decided to switch it up. Monkey playing Protoss, and
You don't see
Joking
that every
Phantom
day.
playing Zerg with the Ravager boss. I really thought Monkey was gonna play the Zerg, and then all of a sudden I see the game. I see some roaches. I'm like, what's happening here?
Actually,
And
we
then
would
I
have also done that earlier with the third match. We had a Zerg there, but it was Zerg versus Protoss, so we just decided to go standard.
I see.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we gotta adapt to. I think we struggled also one game, you know, when we settled, you know, it took like 1 hour of energy also, and yeah. But
Yes.
Let's just rub it in.
Ash already throw the towel and then he had to climb back in and pull it out.
I was screaming like, "What the hell? How can we like we wasted so
I'm like,
long?"
Ash, get your ass back here. And he's
Yeah.
like, do you really want to play? I'm like, yes, get your fucking ass back here. He goes, okay, I'm coming.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
the boss
Thanks,
said you
Monkey.
have to come, Ash.
Of course.
This isn't more of a question. This is more like a I don't know, congratulations or something. Ash, on that
Yeah.
first game,
Yeah.
like your opponent went for tier 2, which is like what everyone's done this whole tournament, just TVT and go tier 2.
Yes.
And you countered with Ravens. What was your thought process there?
Well, I guess we already know how many Reapers is soft T2, so I guess I know what's going on, and we train so much on, yeah, you know, we in-house training. It got me like, yeah, Ravens, good choice, I think, and then add some other stuff later. We've seen it also in the tournament, right? So
Yes, yes.
yeah, I was kind of counting how many Reapers and trying to figure who's gonna go T2 and T1. Who's like, it's always like that, you know. In this level, at least one of the teammates going T2, so you kind of got to figure out. And T1 Terran versus T2 Terran, like we know it nowadays, is pretty hard to stay T1 and counter it. So yeah, that
Yes.
was
Yeah, I
It
really
was
like the
clutch
choice
play.
to just
Clutch
skip
play.
Marines. That's kind of what I was saying during the whole tournament. If you're up against tier 2, just skip Marines, go straight Ravens, and you did, and it worked
yeah at
really
the
well.
beginning. Yeah, and then you can add later for just cleaning and helping the other way, because some of the waves are gonna struggle, because all of these players who played the third place finish know exactly how to counter exactly, you know. So it's just, yeah, if you don't play your absolute best, you're gonna lose. and we seen that so close games, you know. It was like 3-2 in the end. So I guess shout out to Sweet Elephants also. They played really good. We got our
Yeah, this is the game we had the most fun with too, just in general.
Yes. Freddy for the clutch as well, just to helping out the team.
yeah,
Oh,
especially
he played
Freddy.
really well too. I mean, like
Yes.
for coming in
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
minute, it was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, we thank Freddy also. It's good that he stepped in because I guess one of the other players had some other like it's how it goes, you know. So yeah, we're glad at
Hello,
least we
guys.
played the rounds. Hey Tris,
Hello, guys. Congrats, everyone.
Hello.
Nice games.
Hello,
Really good.
Chris.
thank
Well,
you.
I
thank
wonder what would happen if you lost last game. I feel some blood for Joking Phantom. But okay. I mean,
Well,
yeah.
we already bashed him for half an hour, so
Okay.
he's good now.
Yeah,
No.
okay.
I mean, I think some real life also for joking happened, so he's kind of went
Yeah, I
out
had
a
a,
little bit.
a bit of a personal emergency last night, so didn't go to sleep until like 4 a.m. in the morning. And I was
Okay.
like, oh man, I need to sleep in tomorrow. I totally like put my phone on like do not disturb mode. The one time I did that to sleep. Then I woke up, I was like, oh man, oh there's nothing on my phone. Let me just go to my computer. Then I see like 50 messages. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was thinking that
stomach
you
sink
must have
in the
had like
bottom, right?
you must have been flamed by Ash and Monkey.
Oh no.
No, they were nice to me. It's okay.
Yes, they were nice when you appeared, but before that,
Oh, we told him. We told him we were ready to kick his ass.
I had to read all those
Well-
messages. Like,
Well, if you see it like this, you know, we all, even both teams, played so hard, played so many rounds, played so good, got so far, and then it's just gonna be no rounds, one winner, one team winner on forfeit. It's gonna be like a broken for half a year, you know. I'm not gonna talk to anybody. I'm gonna bury myself and just go on.
Oh no.
Ah,
Just-
Oh, God.
No, I mean, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we
But don't worry,
come
at least you didn't go out in the round of 8, so it's all good.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, Monkey was preparing her like I don't know, bats or something.
Monkey's calling the shot.
My what?
She's- Yeah.
Her bat, like baseball
Yeah,
bat.
yeah.
I mean, like.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like.
Did you hear? Did you feel the fury coming from me and Ash? God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah. I mean, not every like kick-ass fall from the sky, right? Like.
No, Phantom and full Phantom.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Ash
Well, we
about
are careful.
the game when you went
Yeah.
Libs, when you push back and then you get pushed back again.
I
Did you
messed
consider battle cruisers at all? BCs?
No, I was.
Because
I
it was
think-
just Ravens. Not Ravens, but it was just Reapers from who was you playing Bunny against?
No, I think I lost because I just built tours. You know, I think I shouldn't go tours. Oh,
No,
I'm
he's
not
talking
sure
about the
what.
one we won. The game we
It's
won.
like game one.
No, you
Yeah.
lost that game.
It was game two.
Yeah, when I
we lost.
transitioned into Liberators,
Oh,
we were kind of helping each other on each wave, and they got stronger and stronger. And I should have, because I think Bunny was heavy on Viking and
He had enough anti-air to clear you out.
yeah. So I went towards instead. I should just go like beloved bio just to help clear out, or Viking myself. So I was kind of stressed also. You know, I wasn't in really game mode. It really took me a while to get in like full game mode. I don't know
Get
what
back in the groove, right?
Yeah.
I
I
see.
guess, yeah. But we tried, and yeah. If I could have done battle cruises. That's true.
Mhm.
Also, yeah, that would have been a better choice than tours.
I think BCs would work perfectly in that scenario because it would help out with both waves.
Yes,
Mm.
yes, that's true. Well, I'm happy. My third place finish. So, I guess
We can finally
good.
conclude this tournament that took like half a century.
Yeah.
Like,
Great
I was
job.
on vacation.
yes, somebody was on vacation, somebody get married in the meantime. It's just
Oh, really? Oh,
somebody got kids in the meantime.
Oh.
Jesus, Jerthel.
I heard some Vegas thing, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, all right.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What was that? Someone's husband?
I was not sure you were talking about me.
Well,
Did you get
shout,
married?
No.
No, then no. Then I don't talk about you.
shout out to audience and everybody who made the tournament possible, all streamers, all admins and mods, and all participants and everybody who we're over, like with everybody, we're over 110 people. So shout out to everybody.
Yes.
Great
Shout
tournament.
out to casters and Jurzal
Yes,
for streaming
yes.
all the time and wasting
Oh
his
my
not
God.
wasting but sacrificing his innings.
Should we spoil some meanings in the seed streaming? Joseph blowing the gasket to every game. Should we
No,
spoil
no.
some? Okay,
No,
okay.
it was a
Let's
team
keep
effort.
it professional.
I need
Yeah,
Noah to stream, so I don't explode.
yes, yeah. Nova is a good peacemaker,
Yeah, Noah is cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's like
Keeping is
into
cool.
the game.
Yes.
Well, we have to give some props to Pax as well, right? So he helped us with the pig ban, and he helped with the stream when we
Yes.
needed a caster when nobody else was able to, since we all played.
Yes.
So Pax was stepping up whenever it was needed, and Pingu was stepping up whenever it was needed.
Yes, like everyone.
Yes.
Like who helped us. Appreciate it really.
And
a lot.
Winter helped with the cast and some popularity, so I think that was very good.
Yes.
Mhm. Well,
Winter.
thanks as well for the Taya and mods to allow to spam the regular Discord server. I think we just killed this fucking standard channel like with messages. But I think we at least gave something back as well, like in the sense of watchable material and content and some
Yeah.
Maybe
entertainment.
some new supporters of Tia, right? Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not getting
Maybe.
commission from that, so I have no idea. Maybe I should ask.
Maybe we should make some.
Okay, 10% is mine from all the new Patreon people.
Well, we can make an NFT, I guess. I don't know.
Yes,
Oh
some
no.
money
Why
laundering.
not?
Oh, NFT for 100k. Okay, what kind of drug money do we need to wash out?
I see.
I have this like half a year coke money, so I just need to clear it out. Okay, NFT, perfect.
Wow, I never thought it was used for that, but okay.
Of course you knew it. But...
Oh,
That's-
really? Okay.
we are streaming.
what
we are on
art is
stream.
for, right?
Yeah, okay. We are on stream. We are on stream. We are on stream. FBI is listening.
Yes, I mean, Drizzle, yes.
a little bit late for that. Just
Yes.
a tiny bit.
Doesn't matter. Since you are associated with me, like FBI is always listening, so it's okay.
Well, we are cutting it all four, so yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Yep.
Congratulations, show mode. And yeah, tourney's officially over.
Let's see you guys in the next fun tournament probably. It's when we get bored, but probably we're gonna have in-houses in the meantime. So
Yes.
back
That's
on
why
the
I
regular in-house schedule. We're gonna have competitive in-houses as well, like team versus team for best of 5, best of 7, with stream or without stream. We'll see, but probably with a stream and a caster. You can put like 6 observers to cast, and it'll be fun.
Well, I gotta go, so I'll see you all.
Are you
in
going
next
back to
tournament.
bed joking?
Yeah.
No, I gotta go get my girlfriend.
I see.
All right.
All right.
Phantom.
See you, man.
GG's.
Well,
Yeah, I guess you can conclude.
everyone is welcome to the in-houses for the next phase.
Yes,
until the
everybody,
next
everybody
tournament.
is welcome for challenging house with the team.
Yeah,
Well,
that's also, and I hear a lot of positive feedbacks from a lot of tournament players. They want to join the in-house games, so I expect everyone be ready for that. Yeah,
Everyone,
nice.
you expect everyone. Okay, that's good.
Yes.
like everyone here, right?
I see. You mean in this
Yes.
voice channel? Yes.
Yes.
I see.
All right.
Alrighty, I guess you can conclude. Thanks everybody for watching, and see you guys later.